Take a breather. It has been one heck of a day. That was like a way long, stressful meeting. Anyway, so you enter the city of Ostwald on your own reasonings and merits, whatever. And were ambushed by bounty hunters and Kingsguard, thinking that you were part of a secret monk order, mistakenly. You defeated or, you know, detained them in whatever way you saw fit and escaped through the city. You found Sir Diggory, who led you to the gates, where you got further ambushed by a city knight, and his cronies, and you pretty much massacred them. But more came and prevented you from escaping the city, and Clayle Chambermore came upon you and led you into his church, where he was taking care of many sick and wounded, injured people, poor, and told you could escape through a secret crypt in the church graveyard, which you did so. And there you found the Crow of the Deep, who was tied up there by who you would later come to know as the man that rescued you originally, Clayle Chambermore. You rescued the Crow of the Deep, defeated a bunch of plague hounds and knights and bursters, and saw the horrible effects of the plague that is ravaging the land, and escaped, only to be ambushed by Clayle.
Bitch.
It's not much of an ambush when it's just him.
Well,
Ha!
it's in
Oh no.
Oh, you.
it's the talk that counts.
This is
So,
gonna be really bad.
yeah, you are immediately in combat, so please roll for initiative.
Oh, what?
Fuck yeah! Big
Oh,
money, baby, big money, big money.
What I'm wondering is why.
Ooh.
+1 dex, you know. You know, gotta live with it.
Great.
You failed to get in initiative so much that you are actually surprised.
That's correct. 20. There we go.
Yeah, Adelaide, you have pro, right?
Yeah.
You want those APIs and macros, eh?
Do I? Yeah, but not right this second.
Oh yeah, not now, obviously. Later.
Okay, Kane, you're up first.
Do we know that he's like does he look like he's
Hostile.
actually ready? Yeah, hostile. Does he look like he's ready to fight?
Yeah, he's ready. He's got so he comes out of the trees, with his crossbow and his sword in hand, and he is ready to fight. In fact, he points at the Crow of the Deep and says, "I might have thought they'd help you, but I thought you'd be dead by now." And the Crow of the Deep kind of coughs up a bit of blood because he's not mortally wounded, but he's in a pretty bad shape. And he tells you, "Don't trust him. He's the one that trapped me down there in the first place." And pulls out his sword ready to fight.
Don't worry,
Well
Mr.
then,
Crow,
if
I
that's the
believe you.
case, then I'll pull out my scimitars and I point my agony toward Kale and I say, Cleo, not Kale, whatever, Cleo, and I say, "Well then, get ready to die," and I'll charge in. And that's it.
You could hold an action until he gets in range.
Yeah, never mind.
That's too late now.
Yep.
Um,
I forgot.
Okay, the Crow of the Deep's gonna kind of move out around you, and his hand on Balgor's shoulders. As he moves, and he casts guiding bolt on Mr. Clayle. That's a hit. That's a solid hit.
Ooh, oh boy.
All right, he has at least 22 AC. 23.
Wow.
Great.
Excellent deduction,
Thanks.
Jav.
You're so smart.
Thanks, Captain.
I know.
Belgora.
Yes. All right, so I want to move here, but I think I'll be in front of him, blocking his way from Clayle. So if I stand over here, would I still be blocking him, or would I be out of his harm's way?
Currently, Kane is blocking him. So yeah,
Oh. All right. Well, let's see.
you can block him doubly.
No, I don't want to block him. Because I can catch the arrows. So I want to position myself where I can catch an arrow to protect him. That is all that I can do. I think I will hold an action until he gets whoa. I will hold an action until any opposing force gets within range of me or Mr. Crow as an attack action.
Sounds good. Is that it?
Yes.
All right, Father Dom. How do you make your entrance, first of all?
Father Dom, he walks from the south, sees that everyone's fighting that bearded guy for some reason, and he walks away.
Wow.
No, are there any happy little trees in this direction?
Yes. So the city is going to be essentially to the south of the map, behind you, and there are trees kind of lining this entire forest. Actually, it's just a little clearing right outside of the sewer that you went through.
Okay. So Father Dom's going to go behind one of those happy little trees, and he's going to cast Mage Armor on himself. He's going to surround himself with an imperceptible magical force, as well as his arcane ward. And then he's going to hide behind the tree. And then just watch. Watch curiously. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you can do it. No attacks. Alright, I will move my 7'2" tall buddy over to not him because he's far. Oh, right. I forgot what my character can do, so that's nice. Where's the? Oh, okay. So yeah, bonus action to dash, so I can be close enough. Ha! I guess. And yeah, attack with Monsieur Emile.
You have advantage.
I do.
Guiding bolt.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. if
Shit,
it's a
do I have
crit.
darts?
It's not a crit, so 12.
No, I don't.
Oh, I forgot. I also have this poison. Oh, sorry. No sneak attack on the poison.
Okay.
So DC dealt 12.
What?
Okay. So what's your total damage then?
14.
You done a lot. You done a lot. 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it. Oh wait, I can still move. I was there, right? 45 and I dashed. So I move back. Huh.
So it turns out I do have darts. I don't have them in my attack thing.
Now I'm done.
Oh, you have rock buckler.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Clayle's up. Let's see. He's gonna dart over here, actually, and taunt you with his fingers to come and get him. And who's the closest? Belgora, actually. He points his he points his crossbow at you and takes it. Is that a hit? I'm
What
assuming
is?
no.
Wait, I can't see because
Oh,
too
it's
many.
let me change it. Hold on.
Oh
I forgot to
no,
edit
it wasn't that. I'm a moderator on a subreddit, so I keep having messages pop up for mod Q stuff. I'm like, no, stop! It's getting in the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was the hit?
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, not Balgora. Uktar hit him. Why is it still towards the GM? A 17. Does a 17 hit?
17 hit me?
No. Uktar.
Oh wait, me?
Oktar. Oh,
17.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, you take 9 piercing damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
there's poison, isn't there?
There we go.
Oh no.
There we go.
What?
That's public now.
Ugh.
What's the total?
Uh,
All of that, or
14. And you also need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy.
So 14. Oh, 14.
All right.
Okay. Right.
You're gonna take 4 points of damage. Poison damage. His arrow tips are poisoned as they
Okay.
sink into your chest.
I look super rough.
Holland.
It's my turn.
Your
Can you
turn.
believe it, guys?
It's your turn.
Ah, God, we're so scattered.
Oh, just
Let's move
was it a crossbow bolt in my
Yes,
face?
crossbow. Yeah.
over here and fire my crossbow at him. Yeah, that's enough. Well, not disadvantage.
Yes, that's a hit.
17. 7 piercing damage. Oh man, God, what's going on?
Is it the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He takes a crossbow bolt, and as he does so, you can see him kind of reach into his pocket and pull on something. And I need
Oh no.
Yes. I mean, no.
Uktar, Lord Varro, Holland, and Balgora to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's gonna go great. Oh, it did.
Yeah.
I have proficiency in dexterity saves, but this is gonna be bad.
Nice.
No, believe it.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Told you.
You have to believe you're gonna make every roll.
Uktar.
What? Dexterity save?
Let's see, is there anything that I get?
Sorry, what happened then?
I haven't told you yet. Roll dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
You die. A rock falls on your face.
You die. So,
What the freak?
Uktar, Holland, and Lord Vero, you take 5 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Balgora, you take 9 as from the ground, this massive trap that he's triggered kind of explodes up and it just kind of.
Bitch has claymore.
It's a claymore. Yeah,
I
and
am deathly afraid of this fire now.
yeah, it just explodes on your faces and just. Luckily, the Crow of the Deep is shielded by Mr. Holland there, so that was very brave of you.
Yeah, it's a good thing he's okay.
Lord Barrow, you're up.
I block my beautiful face from the flame, and after the blow goes past me, I run up, give Holland a high five,
Hey.
get over here, and do a jumping swipe with my halberd, try to bring it on this guy's head.
That's a hit.
Oof. Oof.
And after slashing down on him, I'm gonna spin around and jab him in the chest with the butt of my halberd.
Oh, jeez. Yep, that's a hit. Okay.
Get fucked, and I mentioned there.
He staggered back a few feet, actually.
He's what?
He staggered back a few feet.
Get fucked.
He's clearly sorely wounded by that. Is it the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Get fucked.
You have
Get
nowhere to
fucked.
run, and I'm
Get
gonna
fucked.
I'm gonna charge in and swipe attack twice with my agony and scar.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
That's a hit. Just barely. Alright,
So
how
that's
do
a
you want to do this?
6 slashing. Oh my god. I will actually. I will actually. So many options. Wait. I will actually.
Make 'em
With my two scimitars, I will slash in an X across his chest, and I'll like cut him open.
Yeah, and as you do that, his you can see the skin and armor just slice open his chest, and he just takes this deep gasp. And who will care for the children of Ostwald now? And he falls over and dies.
What? Immediately?
What?
I was gonna run over and cure wounds him.
He's a goner. That was
Oh my God.
that was a solidly fatal blow. The last one.
What?
Oh my.
I did 20 damage. He has 20 something. He has more than 20 HP. Whatever.
Yeah, he weighed
He's
more than
dead.
20, but it was.
I wasn't even
still
finished
good.
yet. I was gonna use this thing.
Aww. What are you gonna use? Oh, what does that do? What does it do? What does it mean?
That's my fire weapon. I mean,
Your
my
fire
fire
weapon.
damage.
Ooh, that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
because they were. I mean, my scimitars are still imbued with my crimson right, so they're still on fire. So whenever I hit something, I deal my weapon damage, and then I deal extra 1d4 fire.
That's fucking sweet.
So after this, Lord Vero goes to take out his handkerchief and pat sweat off his brow. But he's like, "Oh, I'm not even sweating." Puts it back.
I lie down.
I will loot the body.
The crow moves up to you, Belgora, and asks if you're in need of aid.
I mean, well, everything hurts now, and I'm visibly shaking from the fire. But other than that, I'm fine. Are you okay?
I could be better, my child. But he lays his hands on you and utters a small prayer, and you have 18 points of healing.
Don't 18.
That was a good roll for him. That was a good roll for him.
I am back to max, like nothing
Alright.
before.
So
Thank you, Mr. Crow.
I'm gonna walk up to Mr. Crow with the halberd across my shoulders like a barbell, and I'm going to say to him, "So, would you mind telling me why exactly an altruistic man like Mr. Clayle over there had to die for you? What exactly did you do to make him keep you down there?"
I suspected it for a while. There was rumors of a man luring people down into a trap, maybe to get more bodies for the plague, maybe just to torture them. We weren't sure. But the crows and I have been looking for him for a long time. They call him the Pale Shadow of Ostwald. And I didn't even realize it was him until he trapped me too. Make an investigation check, Kane. Yeah. So you're digging through his stuff, and you're gonna find 2 of his crossbows. He's got some studded leather armor if you want it, and +1 magical rapier.
Oh Jesus! Right off the bat.
Huh, cool beans.
Yeah, you get some cool stuff.
Hey, Holland, come over here for a second.
Alright. Yes?
Get on the other side of him, actually.
Okay.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
Why did you suspect this man? He was such a man of the people.
Well, people had described such a man similar to him. I didn't think it could be true. I mean, like you, he seemed innocent. But we found letters that tied him to Sir Reinfred. And not Sir Reinfred, Sir what's his face? What's his face? I don't remember his name. My bad. The guy. Just gonna go for Sir Reinfred for now. And it seems that he was doing work for the knight, some dirty work. I promise you, I won't lead you astray.
Do I believe him?
You can make an insight check.
I will make an insight check too.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I fully believe him.
Ooh.
What?
Ah,
Why would you make an insight check? Do you trust him?
well, yeah. I still wanted to make one anyway.
Yeah, I mean, looking into his eyes, he seems, I mean, it's covered by...
He's wearing a mask!
He is wearing a mask, but you can see his eye. You can see his eyes through the mask. You can see it's kind of. Like,
I have dark
eyes.
vision.
And he puts his hand on your shoulders, Belgor, and he says, "You must believe me. I've been hunting this man, for weeks now."
Well, of course I believe you. You were tied up in the crypt, and then something tried to eat you.
It was a
Why
trap.
wouldn't I believe you?
And as he's telling you, he coughs suddenly and
Yeah.
pulls his mouth away from his hand, and there's blood on his hand.
You're not gonna turn into one of those things, are you?
I have to say I may very well be, but you mustn't worry. It takes several days.
Is there a cure?
They say there's one in Arkenbury. As to whether or not that's the case, I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know how far away that is, but you could go get one for you. You can come with.
I do know the way. It will be through the forest, but we need to escape Oswald anyway. They'll still be searching for us, so... Does that mean you're proficient with both range and melee? Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
know.
All of them are shell weapons.
It does.
The crossbows, are they light or? I mean,
Yeah, what's the crossbow?
Is it a
are
heavy
they?
crossbow, light crossbow,
yeah,
one-handed?
yeah, that's what I'm asking. So one is hand crossbow, the other one is heavy.
Oh, those are the two things that you looted?
Yeah, two crossbows and a sword.
Oh, one is heavy and one is light.
They're
Both
both light
target
crossbows,
probably
both of them.
Oh, they're both light.
These two light crossbows.
Oh,
Hence why I fired 2 bolts.
Kane. Do you need this
Yeah.
this crossbow?
I'll take one.
Oh, okay. I could dual wield those, but if you need it, you can take it.
Yeah, sure. If you want the crossbow, I'll take it. Well, what about the sword, though?
I don't need a sword.
Ooh, this is big.
I think.
I'm guessing the giant red dot is where we are.
Yes, the red dot is where you are.
Really?
Yes. So you've pretty much your Oswald is essentially just on the other side of this kind of thin bit of trees, but the sewer system's kind of led right out to there, and you are at the edge of the forest. It's getting dark.
Oh,
Yes.
did we have time for a short rest or anything?
Well, so the crow.
Because I definitely would have asked for a short rest before moving on.
I haven't finished yet. So the crow gathers you all together, and so Arkenbury Cathedral. I know the way, but we will need to pass through the forest. But I must warn you, the rumors say that there are dangerous creatures, so we must tread carefully. But if you'll trust me, I will take you there.
Well, how long will it take us to get there?
3, 4 days, 5 if we
If
Did we
Trudge
get there in
slowly.
time to save you?
What kind of creatures are you talking about?
Oh,
Undead ones?
that manner I don't know.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna start tracking undead.
Yeah, you can do so. So what are you doing? Like the Hunter Spain. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Not exactly sure how tracking works. If it's anything like hunters.
Yeah, I'd also like
Oh, you can surprise by any creatures that touch. Okay, that's fine. Let me read all this. Sorry. Within
Read.
60 feet of you. Okay, well, from what you can tell, there's no undead aside from the huge cluster that's kind of behind you, still at the gates of the sewers. But anything ahead of you, you're not sensing anything at all.
all right.
Anyway,
Do
I
we know?
would-
What do you know about these? Sorry.
Jesus.
sorry, continue.
What do we know about this forest? Do you know anything? Would any of us have traversed through here before, or is it only the crow guy?
Roll a history check.
Roll what?
A history
Wisdom.
check.
Oh, history.
Jesus.
My game, my rules. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey, how come you're not rolling that fucking shit when we were playing your games?
What?
I'm talking to Jeff. How come every time we're playing, he's rolling like freaking 15, 20, 27,
I know.
and we always
Alright.
get fucked?
I'm pretty good in combat, if you didn't see earlier, but other than that, I don't know.
John, you are aware that it's a very old forest. Some say that it's haunted. Some say that people go in there and never come out. Some people even say that late at night they can hear screams far, 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 far off in the distance. But I mean, people do journey here for work sometimes, for lumber, adventure hunting.
Uktar is gonna speak up. Excuse me, everyone, but I'm not traveling until I take a breather.
Well, we can camp here if you don't want to camp in the woods, immediately. But we do risk being seen by the guards. It's up to you, though.
Just
Either
1
way,
hour
I'm
will be
with you. I
fine.
need a rest as well.
We don't. What hour of the? What time of the day is it?
It's evening.
okay.
So the sun is setting. Arkenbury.
Well, we can move out of sight, but let's not travel too far because I can't take another hit.
I'm with you, son. I could use a rest. Yeah.
Well,
So
I
you guys
have an
are-
idea. We can move like an hour into the forest, away from this tree line. It'd be much harder to spot us in there.
Would Uktar be able to get a rest if I carry her that 1 hour?
I guess.
I intend, just a D on the side. I intend for you guys to take a long rest tonight.
Okay. So let's long rest.
Do you want to go inside the forest or stay out here?
Inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move you guys inside.
There's like a pile of undead right behind us.
Because I was
Oh,
about
yeah,
to say,
so
yeah,
that's-
we're leaving a dead dude out in the middle of the forest if we don't want to, like, camp out right next to it.
Well, he won't turn undead. He has not been infected by the plague, so.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like, if the town's guard finds us, they're
Right.
gonna find us and a dead guy.
I get it.
And a tunnel filled with undead, so.
So yeah, you guys are going to take a long rest, and also you level up.
Whoa.
Yes.
What do you
Really?
mean, Kane? Assume my
Really?
gender. I'm clearly a woman.
Right
Yeah,
off
but
the
he
bat.
said.
Are you
Pretty sure he
assuming our
said.
levels?
No.
What? I'm gonna saving your level as well.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Y'all do all your leveling up shit. But yeah, you do gain a level. So
Oh, that was sudden.
So the
Next.
guy said, "I'm with you, son." Son, get it?
Son?
Because you're. Never mind.
by the way, it may be hard for any of you to remember, but were any of you bitten by any of the undead and was not successful at a saving throw? Do you remember it all?
I didn't roll a single attack roll last
I
session.
know you didn't. Shut up.
I didn't get hit
Um,
even once.
Was it a Constitution?
Yeah, it would have been a Constitution saving throw. If you don't remember, then I'm just gonna say it didn't happen to you.
Well,
I mean, I was like
don't think
proto
that to
here.
me. I was good the
Okay.
first time. It was humans that hurt me.
10 plus my dex plus my wisdom.
I will say nobody's affected by the plague other than the crew. All right, I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
20 decks, guys.
Okay, so level 4. I'm gonna.
God damn it,
Okay,
level
so-
4. I didn't plan anything.
Level
This
4 is so
one-
sexy for me. Oh yeah.
Okay,
This
I'm gonna
one-
do that.
Uh,
Whatever.
Brings up my armor class to 15. Yay.
Yeah, so I health is
level
Okay, let's see.
for ability score. That's it. Okay.
And then what is my health?
1d8
Oh,
for monk.
1d8. Damn it. Because I don't have my book with me.
You're 1d10, Holland.
No, I'm not.
You're what?
Here we go.
What?
Here we
What
go.
happened?
Come on.
Nothing happened.
Oh. It's 5.
5 for the
Fuck me.
total. Yeah.
Okay, now if you talk to Adelaide when she gets back, she might let you re-roll that. Oh.
What? Oh yeah, re-roll that. That's fine.
8.
Yeah, re-roll that. If it's a critical fail, just re-
Okay, I'm rolling.
okay. Anyone critical fail?
Fuck.
Ooh.
I've been doing
Nice.
You
good, I
better
think.
thank me. You better thank me now.
I
Okay.
am now at 32 HP.
That's worse. But better, I mean. But... Alright, what's my constitution?
You're also kind of right.
4...
There.
Hey, Jeff, what's your HP right now? What's your max HP?
That's for me to know.
Well, I'm asking out of character.
That's still for me to know.
Oh.
Well. Oh, right. Fuck, I didn't think about leveling up.
I get slow fall.
Is there any...
Now
We
I
get
won't
slow fall
slam
at
my-
4th level?
Yeah. Now I won't
What?
slam my knee into the ground when I fall off of something.
Is it 4th level?
Yeah, 4th
Eh.
level. At 4th level, you may use a reaction to reduce any falling damage taken by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
Wow, monks get another thing at 4th level? That's cool.
Wow, because most 4th
Yeah.
level gets only a feat or ability score improvement. Nice.
I'm willing to wager and say that Kane definitely has the highest HP now.
46.
Dang, dude.
That's pretty good.
And y'all let me know. I'm back, so let me know when y'all are done. Love
Oh, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm looking at feats. I didn't think we'd level up.
Sorry. Yeah, you
I'm
can
done.
leave. It's fine. Take your time. It's fine. Gotta fix my golden cord. I won't be able to hear you for a second. Hold on.
So, Ether...
Oh, Adelaide just left. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm assuming for the purposes of this game, my paladin's divine health would not apply to this plague.
Okay.
Hey Adelaide.
Yes.
Hey Adelaide.
Yes.
Does this work against the plague?
Is this what? You know what? I'm gonna say no. It does not.
Yeah, figured. Figures because it's a campaign thing. Yeah,
Get fucked.
I'm
If
always
it was
fucked.
if it was a normal undead thing, yes, but they're not technically. I mean, they're classified as undead, but they're not undead.
Yeah.
Oh, I just need one more low.
Actually, you know what?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how you are. You're the one person, I guess, in the party that's immune to disease.
Yeah, baby. Groovy,
Wow.
baby.
How
Oh,
nice.
wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Look at
What
you.
the- I calculated my armor class wrong the entire time. I thought it was plus 8 plus the dex and wisdom. It is actually 10 plus dex and wisdom.
What do you got in wisdom? Oh, monk.
Yeah, monk.
Give me a second.
My armor class is not 15, it is actually 17. Holy shit.
That's a big difference.
That's a very big difference. I was like, why am I still at 14 AC? This doesn't make any sense. And then it went up by 1, and then I was like, that doesn't look right at all.
You're not wearing armor, right?
No,
Yeah.
why would I?
Just asking.
So there is no way to get more than 17 AC for
Not
me
18
right now.
AC.
Right.
If you put on the studded leather thing, maybe.
Yeah, I'm wearing one, and I have 17 AC right now.
Oh,
I have 18.
So, like, there's no way to get more than 17.
unless if you find something else.
Yeah, you have like heavier armor. Or you increase your dex.
I got 20 decks.
What the How do you have 17?
8 plus proficiency bonus.
It's because it's 12 plus 5.
10 and wisdom is 3.
12. What's 12 from studded?
Yep. Plus
You
5.
got studded?
Mm-hmm.
You can increase your AC just by grabbing a shield plus 2, 19.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nah, I don't want a shield. I guess I'll try and find like a magical armor or something.
So,
Oh, I just the wrong dice.
a quick question about the feat dual wielder. I have one bonus AC. Can use two weapon fighting even if the one undead melee weapon are not light. But does that mean that my bonus action? No, never mind. It doesn't give me any bonus damage on my bonus action.
No, the feet, right?
Yeah, it's a feat.
Yeah, I think it should. I think it said it in the
Well,
feet.
it doesn't say that normally dual wielding, main hand is normal. The bonus action and is you don't have proficiency basically on it.
Okay, so they do you have your player's handbook open to the fighters page?
Yeah, I think only fighters get that. You have to have the fighting
Yeah.
style.
Fighting style 2-weapon fighting. When you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second
Alright, so
attack.
that answers my question.
Yeah, you need this thing.
I don't gain a bonus for it. Alright.
No, you don't.
But I can use something that's not light, which is great. Alright.
Yeah, that.
I'll still take it. Alright, I'm done. I don't know.
Dual wielder, you gain 1 bonus AC if you have weapon in both hands.
Oh, wait,
You
Canes.
can make one
You're
attack
gonna-
as a bonus action if you are 2-weapon fighting.
Canes, you gonna use that rapier? Or.
Rapier, yeah?
No, not you. Other Kane.
Oh, jeez.
Kane or Canes?
Kane.
Kane,
You mean the one that I found?
the
yeah,
Hex Blade.
Yeah, you can have it. It's plus 1.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, everyone uses rapiers now? Damn. Alright. Let's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm using a rapier because reasons.
I need to. Oh crap! I can't even. Oh yeah, I can. Thank you, Lord Pharaoh.
What are you,
My
Holly?
weapon.
I mean, what am I?
What are you? You
What do you mean,
changed.
what am I?
You've changed.
I always used a rapier.
I am the law.
I thought I knew you, but you've changed.
Sure. I'm always this way. Just never seen it. Ah,
Oh, you already finished leveling up? Yes. No,
Yep.
yeah. Everybody? Everybody here?
yep,
Or
no,
JC?
no,
Yeah.
everybody's dead. You killed us all.
Oh, that's fine. Easier work for me. In campaign. I think RJ disappeared.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in here? Okay.
Can you not hear me?
I can now.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm all leveled up. Ready
Okay.
to go.
Our bell's here?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Not Arbel.
What? Shut up.
Who says Arbel? He seems nice. He sounds like a nice guy.
Whatever. Okay.
Introduce us.
You want to talk about who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch. Lord Varro.
I'll also take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'm gonna sleep the whole night.
I will sleep like a baby.
Waking up every 2 hours crying and
Oh, shit.
pooping yourself.
Yeah. Basically, oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, so, your first night passes mostly uneventfully. However,
Die.
in the witching hour, about 3 o'clock in the morning, you open your eyes and you find yourself not where you remember falling asleep.
Oh shit.
You are back in Ostwald's Cathedral of Saint Ardemont. It is dark in the abandoned temple, and your companions are nowhere to be found. The homeless refugees that take shelter in the cathedral are gathered around a large bonfire in the center of the room. They face away from you and they chant the same 3 words over and over again in a quiet fervor. The heartless man, the heartless man. And suddenly a figure behind you reaches out and snatches your arm with his firm grip, and it's the same old elf that you saw before in the cathedral, covered in ragged clothing that barely conceals his tattoos. And he sits in this rotting wooden wheelchair, and his ruined skin begins to glow with this faint blue light as his lips part in this broad, hungry smile. And you see, Master, what happens to temples when they are not cared for. The elf whispers with a voice like honey, and he points towards the bonfire. And you follow his gesture to see that all of the homeless men, women, and children here have turned towards you. And then horror takes you as you realize that none of the refugees have faces. They stare at you without features, but somehow their chanting continues. The heartless man, the heartless man. And you close your eyes tightly and the chanting stops, only to be replaced by the awful sounds of this creaking, rickety wheelchair. And a moment later, you wake up back in Arkenbury Forest with a start. It was just a dream.
So who had that dream?
All of you.
Oh, I'm a man now. Oh, jeez.
What?
I don't know. The
How do you
artist
guys
man.
work with that thing?
I'm not a man. I don't feel concerned.
Yeah, but otherwise the night passes uneventfully and you wake up in the morning. But the different thing about it is there's this eerie silence throughout the forest. You hear a little bit of insects, but no birds. Not even really the wind kind of blowing, which is kind of odd. But yeah, you're free to start your day.
Divine sense.
What? What did you say? Oh, divine sense. Okay. No, there is no undead within 60 feet of you.
Are you sure?
I am 100% positive.
Suspicious.
I don't believe you.
Hey guys,
Well-
I'm 100% positive there's no undead within about 60 foot. Yeah, 60-foot radius.
Oh
from us,
yeah,
so-
I trust my lord. My lord is always 100% right.
Well,
guys are
sir,
weird.
actively tracking undead.
Yes, there are no undead really.
I mean,
except
I'm
those that you
gonna
kill.
start like I'm not even gonna fucking stop tracking until we make a long rest.
Okay, I will let you know. Yeah, so the crow wakes up and it gathers his things together and um he says the cathedral should be kind of towards the northwest of the forest, around the mountain range. Um, I will try to lead you through as best as I can, but I must admit I have not been here that often. But I know the area fairly well, I suppose, so I can guide you if you'll follow me.
And you start hearing a lot of clink clanks as I get out my kit, poisoner's kit, and I start trying to brew something.
How can we trust this guy?
Because he's nice. Unlike you
The la-
guys.
He's a
the
nice
last
old
person, the
man.
last person was nice. He was helping all the orphans and urchins of Ostwald, and look what he turned out to be. Hey guy,
Yeah.
take off your mask.
I cannot. It's impossible. He even tries to tug at it and it does not come off.
So that's just your face?
It was the crows of the deep, and the crow that takes on the burden of becoming one of the crows
How
must
do
wear the
you
mask.
eat?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you eat?
I can eat. There's a gap underneath it. So if you look under, like if he leans his head up, you can see his mouth underneath it, but it's attached to his face.
Ugh.
He kind of
Well,
leans back a little bit and lets you kind of investigate.
I guess we'll go when I'll be ready. And I continue pouring stuff everywhere.
Valgor, can you roll me an investigation check?
Oh.
Did you say me?
No, me.
Okay.
Oh. Darn it. I don't have good rolls this entire game.
That's fine. You just see kind of like the dark enclosure of his mouth, kind of his nose a little bit. That's about all. Would anybody like to? Yeah, what's up?
Mr. Crow,
Yes,
you remember how I said I wanted your mask?
yes.
Is there a way I could get one that doesn't stay to my face permanently?
You must become one of the crows to receive a mask.
I'm suddenly rethinking all of my life choices.
So you're saying there's no way of joining your order or whatever it is without like getting a permanent mask.
That is what I am saying.
Has Father Dom ever heard of the Crows? Is it a religious organization? May I roll religion? Or is it a history check?
You can roll
He
either.
used guiding bolts. I think that's religion based.
And give me 1 second. I have something written on the top.
Okay, here, I will.
Is my dog throwing up? My dog is throwing up. That is gross. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
And then a giant dog attacks us.
Here, I will.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry about that. It's like it's that noise that you know, and it's just like, oh god. Okay, give me 1 second, Father Dom.
Well, on the bright
Actually,
side,
no, I'll just tell you. Oh, yeah, what's up?
if you turn into one of them, you can't bite us.
That's true. So you are aware, Father Dom, that the murder of crows is it is a religion, but it's kind of odd. Most people have heard of them, maybe, but only kind of through rumors. No really certain details. But they believe that magic is real, and that only by restoring belief in it may the blood plague be ended. And there are 5 or 6 crows that kind of share a joint leadership. What are you laughing about?
Kane.
What is he laughing about? What? I don't understand.
Look at the names.
No, never mind, never mind.
Oh.
Well, you should have picked another name, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Fa-
Oh, the fuck was that stuff,
Okay, so Father Dom is going to pull Lord Vero aside. Obviously, there was much that I missed during your escapades in the crypts. If you would please tell me, why are we trusting this masked man?
The only one who seems to trust him is the half-orc. I still don't trust him. There must have been a reason he was tied up in the crypt. And all we really have is his testimony, so that's something I don't trust. I'm keeping my eye on him.
And what did he tell you about Kale that made you all attack him so readily? Did Clayle do anything to harm you? Did he touch you in a bad way? Show me where Clayle touched you.
Oh my god.
He touched Kane a
He
lot.
didn't. He
I know
didn't.
that. Oh, he didn't touch Kane?
No, I'm saying he didn't. RJ didn't just say that.
Oh,
Jesus, I can't believe he just said that.
Here's the doll. Point out where he touched you.
well... DM, do I remember what this crow told us while we were in the crypt? What-
Yes. So he told you briefly that he is part of the Crows of Arkenbury, but he's part of the Crows, but he's actually part of a more rogue, renegade faction of them. So yes, he believes in the old ways and that magic will cure the blood plague, and he believes in the power of the other. But his faction believes that war with an ancient race of demonic creatures is coming, and that victory against evil will require reuniting the races of these lands together to defeat it. He seems very certain that he is that he fights against dark magic, dark creatures. So at least that's what he said his life's work is.
Okay. Is he... what's that noise?
Sorry, I'm trying to readjust my mic and I forgot to mute myself.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. So yeah. Father Dom. That's what he,
Ridding this land of all this hatred and racism, resurrecting magic, all of that sounds very appealing. It sounds like a fairy tale, one that I wouldn't mind believing, but it troubles me. It troubles me why a man of apparent good, Clayle, was just murdered by us. Well, if you trust him enough to follow him, very well, but we had best keep an eye on him.
absolutely. We are now technically fugitives, so this seems like a better option than nothing, than just running away aimlessly. And if not Balgora, Uktar is done making poison, we'll head out. Who's good at tracking stuff here?
I am.
Alright, you should lead the party with survival.
Well,
Yeah, would you
Where are you
like to
going
make a
again?
Actually, am I proficient in survive? No, I am. Oh, I am.
I will actually allow any of you, if you would like to scout out, to make a nature or a perception check.
Can I
I'm
do-
just gonna be right next to Mr. Crow the entire time.
And any of you, if you would like to.
Yeah, sure. I'll throw that out there. Wait, perception or what?
Perception or nature.
Oh, sorry.
Can I make
I am not proficient in either.
I make the poison rolls. I don't remember what was the DCs and stuff, but was it roll 3 times?
Oh, that's terrible.
I say that one more time. I don't remember
For
what
the
you were.
poison, I think it was roll
Yeah,
three
it's roll
times and-
3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can make more poison if you like.
Yeah, it's what I'm doing while everyone
Oh.
does something else.
Okay.
Okay, well, still average. Jeez.
Yeah, still an average. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like, what did we say? The minimal was like
1d2,
1d2. Also 2d. What is the middle one?
1d4,
What did we say the max was?
1d6.
1d6. Okay, so 1d4. 1d4 poison.
Okay,
It's like,
is it
it's
one
immediate.
dose, 2 dose?
Yeah, it was
So-
like each roll that passes is 1d2 extra. So if you like fail 3 times, you really just wasted materials.
So like 2 doses of 1d4.
Sure.
Okay, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. We're just gonna go with that. Hold on, my dog's fucking running out. Can you leave me alone, please? I'm trying to dungeon master.
Oh,
Oh,
what happened
What?
there?
What did
What was
everyone- What's happening?
Okay. Well, none of you really see any kind of landmarks or anything, or sense any kind of direction.
all these trees are too high.
So yeah,
Sure.
you're gonna proceed essentially through the forest. That is
Oh, don't you hate when chainmail chafes your thighs?
I wouldn't know. I'll take your word for it and assume it's quite unpleasant.
I wish I didn't hear that. Ah, Jesus, Adelaide, we can see those.
I know you can. Don't worry.
It's to raise tension and stuff.
Yeah. So your travels go pretty uneventful. Would somebody else like to roll me a nature or perception check?
Alright, I will check this time. Now that I'm not buzzy.
Ooh.
I am useful.
Cool. Hello, Kane. Kane, you actually kind of see some smoke, kind of like a chimney stack smoke, coming from around area here.
That's southeast, or where are we going?
That's north. That's northwest.
So as we're walking, I say, "Everybody stop!" I see smoke. Where was it? Northwest? I forgot. Fuck.
That direction, yes.
So I'm pointing northwest, and I say, "There's smoke over there. Be careful."
To investigate it. There are
Is
people
it-
that live out here.
Is it black smoke? Is it white smoke?
It's like chimney smoke, like smoke, like smoke from a small fire.
I suggest we try. I suggest we move slowly, in case we attract more attention.
I'll turn to Mr. Crow and ask him, so where is the next part of civilization? Is it right after this forest?
Yes, Arkenbury. So Arkenbury Forest follows the mountain range, and the cathedral is kind of at the tip of the mountain range.
Okay, that's good.
I need one of you guys to roll me a survival check.
I will do that.
Okay.
I am proficient in it with a +6. No, 5. Oh.
Can I give him advantage? Can I give him advantage because I'm proficient as well?
Sure, I will allow it.
I am enamored with Mr. Crow right now.
Oh my fucking god!
Why?
Now you have advantage. Roll for advantage.
Very nice.
4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4.
Okay.
Jeez. So disappointed. Why?
So it's getting kind of pretty close to evening. A little past a couple hours past midday. And as you're walking through the forest, as the night kind of deepens in, the forest opens out to a small clearing, and you see a pretty quaint log hovel with some gentle smoke rising from its kind of ramshackle roof, I guess. And the breeze carries the smoke to you, and with it comes a scent of something delicious. And there's a small balding man with some rosy cheeks. He's cutting firewood just outside of the hovel, and he's whistling this merry little tune to himself, I guess, between just some routine axe cutting. He doesn't even really notice you.
I am instantly
I-
suspicious.
I flash my award-winning smile at him,
I hide.
and I say, "Good morning."
Oh, he turns to you. He turns to you suddenly. Almost drops his axe. Who goes there?
It's evening, Tin Can.
It's evening?
Doing sleep?
Is it?
Oh wait,
Didn't we just wake up and like start moving?
I thought Adelaide said that it was getting close to
Yeah,
nighttime.
you traveled through the forest. You traveled
Okay.
like probably 8 hours at this point.
Oh,
Good
Well,
evening.
you don't know any random encounters,
It's
so
a
there's no
big
random
forest.
encounters. It's a big forest.
Good evening.
But where did you come from? How did you find us here?
We were just me and my companions were just traveling through the forest from Ostwald.
you have smoke coming out of your smokestack. It's pretty hard to miss that.
Well, yes, I live here with my sister. Who are you
You
all?
li-
I'm not liking this anymore.
you live here with your sister
Yes, we
in
live
this forest.
Yes. I know
My
it may sound odd, but we just prefer the country life, I suppose. I've heard the rumors, but we've had no trouble here.
could you is Mr. Crow within sight, or did he hide? Did he seem nervous?
No, he's there with you. He doesn't seem very nervous, but he is very sick. And in fact, he's kind of stumbling a little bit. He's not really slowed the party down any, but you can tell that he is very tired.
Would it be too much to ask for me and my companions to take refuge here tonight, if there is room?
He kind of looks you over a little bit, kind of squints his eyes a little bit. You do have weapons and armor after all, but he kind of smiles and shrugs. I suppose I'll have to warn you. My sister is very mean, but not mean, but she's a grumpy sort. You'll see. It's fine. I'm making some stew. Would you like some?
Hey, Father Dom's going to attempt to get a read on this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Does he seem like a weirdo?
Make an insight check. I mean, he's balding. He's kind of
Is he a weirdo?
Yeah.
He's bald. He's a weirdo.
I have a
Baldo.
handout for you all.
Yeah.
So
That's
he's a
not
little,
balding.
little. Well, shut up. Okay, he's balding on the
You can
top of his
sell
head.
his forehead for billboard space.
He looks pretty tired. Like not tired, but well worn, I suppose you could say. But he does look happy and kind of cheerful. Not like that guy. That's the best I can find. Okay, I'm sorry.
What's up with his eye?
What do you mean? What's up with his
Lazy
eye?
eye?
I guess he's got a lazy eye.
That's
He's
more than
got
a
a
lazy
lazy.
eye.
He's got a little bit of a lazy eye.
He's got a lazy half of a face.
I didn't even introduce myself. My name's Finn. My sister's name is Lynn. Just
Hey,
don't
what's
ask
that
me
on your
about it.
chin?
What? Oh, it
Oh
kind
no,
of
I
points
thought we were
like-
making a rhyming thing.
My name is Father Dom, and I absolve you of your sins.
Why do you say that to everyone?
I appreciate that. My sister's not much for religious folk, but I do make amends to the gods when I can.
If she would be uncomfortable in my presence, I can certainly wait out here. I am not in too much of a need of a rest.
You're free to camp outside, but I do have soup. And he walks over to the side of the house and kind of pulls over the door, and you kind of see like a little glowing light, a little glimpse of the hearth fire in there. Please, you're more than welcome to make yourself at home.
Is he evil?
I
Is he
From
a
what you can
fiend?
tell, no, he is not evil. Oh my god.
Okay.
Is he evil?
So Father Dom, he'll be the first to walk in. As long as my presence will not make anyone uncomfortable, then I appreciate the offer of refuge and soup.
Oh hey.
Oh, I'm hidden.
Well, Mr. Finn, we have a lot of people, and I don't think you have enough soup to go around. So I'll help get you more food, and I'll dash off using my Lander's ability to find, let's see, food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 people each day, provided that the land offers very small game, water, and so forth.
Look at you. So yeah, while you're doing that, the rest of you kind of step into the little log cabin, and the poorly constructed floor immediately groans underneath your feet. But the glow of a spacious hearth provides the only light inside. Its fire is cooking an iron cauldron of this sweet-smelling stew. And the walls of the room are covered in uneven shelves that house journals and cooking utensils and spices and crafting tools and a large number of like these weird little dolls. It says they're my sisters. She's
Is there
a
any,
crafty one. Huh?
is there any windows?
There are not really any windows. There's one kind of like a small one over here, and a small one kind of back here. But it's pretty well fortified.
Oh, in that case I will enter.
And there's 2 doors that are left kind of half ajar, hinting at a pair of bedrooms. And there's a small closet door on the far side of the room that's shut. It's a tiny little house. It's
Okay.
kept pretty clean.
So
And there's a simple table with 3 chairs.
I was still outside because I was hidden, and as I saw everyone enter, I was like, okay, I follow. So I opened the door, 7'2". I duck down because I don't have a choice. Excuse me.
Doorways are your mortal enemy.
Does Finn seem bothered by having a half orc in his presence?
No, not at all. He kind of looks you over a little bit. Is Uktar inside or is?
Yeah, I'm inside. I just stepped in.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of gives you a look over, and we haven't seen much of your sort in these parts. I used to live in Ostwold myself, and even then they're quite rare. But you'll have no quarrel with me here.
That's good. I
Interesting.
just air to wait. Is that food?
I did say that I have stew.
But
You're
what
more
about
than welcome to
this?
have some.
Reset. What did you do? What was the
Oh.
berry things?
I knew that there was a lot of people in our group already, and there's only like him and his sister, so I ran off into the night hunting for more food.
Isn't it daytime?
Oh, it's coming to the close of the second day.
Hmm. Okay, Father Dom will ask Finn. So, I presume you and your sister live here alone. What is it that you do, other than survive?
Well, it's quite funny you ask me. I used to be a young mage in training at Alderheim, and that's the you're aware that that's the big mage tower far to the north that kind of makes the laws on how mages are treated. My sister served as a warden of the White Eye, and it wasn't good there. I was abused by the headmaster there, and my sister rescued me, and we fled into the forest. We've lived here ever since.
And you feel safe and comfortable here.
Looks like the token only saved the. Oh, let me update that.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Who's that?" Oh,
Yep.
it's me.
I'm sorry. What did you ask, RJ? Oh, have we? We're safe. I mean, we haven't had much run-ins. A few bandits, maybe, but wolves sometimes. But we've maintained pretty a safe place here. My sister's very good at fighting, so she keeps me well protected. Oh,
What
and you
made
were
you
free to
leave the?
take a short rest here, but none of you really need it. So
What made you leave the academy?
I told you I was abused by the headmaster, and my sister rescued me.
How many years has it been since then?
Oh, coming on about 2 now, I suppose.
Oh, so still rather fresh.
It's becoming distant memories.
What can we expect to find on the way there? We're planning on heading toward there.
Towards where?
The tower.
Towards Alderheim, the Mage's Tower. You're looking
Yes.
for Arkenbury. No, Alderheim.
Oh, okay. But I still ask the question.
Towards Alderheim or?
Wait, first of all, does he know where Arkenbury is?
I know the city.
Doesn't sound like you do.
What are you headed there for?
Where's Mr. Crow?
He's in there with you. He's oh, I didn't put him in. Why is Father Dom so big?
He has that commanding
I
presence.
don't understand why he's so big. Oh, I forgot to put him on there. Yeah, Crow's there. He's kind of resting in a chair, just kind of breathing heavily to himself.
Wait. Okay.
He's sick. He's a sick old
Yeah.
man. He's a sick old man.
That's gonna
This
end
one over
well,
here.
I can tell.
Says we may find some answers to the questions we have over in Arkenbury.
What questions do you have, might I ask?
Well, now, we've just met. We'll be brief friends, so I don't think I should divulge too much information. But what can we expect on the way there?
Well, like I said, the woods are mostly quiet.
So these rumors are just, and tales are just they're just tales and rumors?
To be honest, I haven't heard very many rumors, but we don't go into town much, so like I said, my sister and I have lived here for 2 years now, and nothing has happened to us. And as you're talking, actually, a woman enters the house, pretty empty-handed. She is she doesn't seem to. She looks over at you, but she doesn't say anything, and you can see that her eyes are.
Shit.
I stare super intensely at her.
She stares right back.
I keep
That was
staring
meant to be a
at her.
whisper
Eyes
to
are
Adelaide.
almost white. She's heavily scarred on her face. But she kind of slams her fist down on the countertop and slouches against the wall. He says, "This is my sister Lynn. Unfortunately, her tongue was cut out, so she's not much of a talker. But she'll do to you harm." Why did I say copy of Finn? Why does that say copy of Finn? Why? Do you see that? Or is it just me? Do y'all see copy of Finn?
Just
That's
you.
Just you.
Okay, that's fine. I won't care about it then.
Adelaide, I typed a message in chat that I meant for it to be a whisper to you, but I fucked up.
You need to press
I
W.
don't know, make a nature or survival, whichever you want.
I'll do survival because I'm very proficient in that. But we all know how that went last time.
Didn't even look. You found like a few like little berries, some mushrooms, kind of. But no big game meat or anything.
I'll just walk through the door and I was like, so I only found berries and mushrooms,
Thank
and
you.
it's not a lot.
I take it.
Oh,
I take some
that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. And he kind of chops them up kind of quickly. He puts the berries to the side because it's not really sweet stew. put some mushrooms in there. I stirs it up.
I'll
As
take
her
the boys
tongue,
back.
I know it's quite odd. She was raised to be a leader in the Wardens of the White Eye, and her
Oh,
tongue
is that
is
your
not
sister?
unusual. Yes, that's his sister. That's my sister, Lynn.
Hi.
Yeah, nods her head towards you. But yes, she's the one that rescued me, and she's lived here ever since.
Hmm.
Anyway, Stu, would any of you like any?
Father Dom, he's not going to answer that, but he's going to lift his sleeve, and he's got a copper wire sewn inside, and he's going to cast message, and I don't know, Lord Vero. So whisper that only Lord Vero can hear. Is it a good idea to bring the plagued one inside a house of people who are kind enough to share their stew with us?
I walk a bit off the side so no one else can hear me. I'm like looking
You reply to
around,
this message.
and I say, I was actually thinking the exact same thing, but they haven't seemed to have taken notice yet. I'll let's take him outside. I'll walk over and bring the crow out.
Yeah. Father Dom will excuse himself and escort the crow out as well.
Excuse us, we must talk to our friend over here.
He slowly gets up, and he'll go with you.
I'll go and I'll help. And I'm like, I give him a hand to like steady him as we walk out.
I stare at whoever is cooking.
Oh, Finn's cooking, by the way. He kind of like looks over at you and smiles and shakes his head, but goes back to stirring his stew.
Out of character, what do we know about the plague? How does it spread?
Okay, so the plague is. I have notes. So the plague, they're not really sure how it spread, but so far as you can tell, the only people that you know that have been infected by the plague have been either like clawed or bitten by someone with plague. So they have to come in direct contact with them in some form or fashion. There's rumors that it's airborne or waterborne, but anyone with a sound mind knows that that's pretty much just conjecture.
I'm gonna ask him. So, how long did you say the gestation period for plague is again? And I'm doing this in a like interrogative manner, so I'm gonna roll.
Okay, say ask that of me one more time.
How long is the gestation period of the virus or plague?
It can take up to a week. Wait, you're asking the crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. He tells it takes up to a week, sometimes a little bit more. It depends on how healthy the person is. But they don't turn undead right away. In fact, he tells you that, at least as far as he's aware, the only way that you turn undead into one of the plague hounds is if you take medicine that was given in the black market, essentially. You remember that vial that you found?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The one that I know that it's poisoned.
yes. If you took the actual medicine of that, but you still die, that's how you turn into a plague hound.
Oh, you mean this? And I'll pull it out. This isn't medicine, by the way. It's poison.
I appreciate you for telling me. As far as myself, I would not take any medicine regardless. This is my fate. I've lived a long enough life. But if you're worried about whether or not I will infect you, I cannot bite you. So, and I do not have claws.
Now, tell us why again we need you.
You don't. But I mostly know the way to Arkenbury. And I feel it's my duty to help you out after what happened with Clayle.
You mostly know your way to Arkenbury.
Well, the forest is very big.
I told you I don't come into the forest much, but I know the land well. I know the country well. I can at least try and act as a guide and an extra hand with a sword.
Mr. Crow, you're not looking too good.
No, my son, no, I am not. I do not feel very well.
Son!
Oh, sorry. My dot. Sorry, my bad. Retconning. No, my daughter. I don't feel well either.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
need
all
a
you
moment.
have to ask of me? Otherwise, an old man would very much like a seat and a bit of stew.
Mr. Crow, what happens if you die? Like,
Um,
what are we supposed to do?
leave my body here, but
I mean, well, no, we're not gonna leave you in this building.
well, no, not here. I'm not planning on dying today. But it's all right. It's all right if I die. It's fine. My group knows that things happen sometimes, and if I don't turn back up, then yeah, hopefully the mantle of the Crow of the Deep will have been passed on.
Mr. Crow, I have one last question.
Yes.
When you die, your cape hood thing, could I have it just
But-
as, like, to remember you by?
My cape? Or the
Well, I assume it's not attached to your
no?
mask.
Sure. You may have it. Yes.
I mean, it's better to ask now than you die and then someone else takes it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I am well aware. Yes, yes, you have been kind enough to me in my time of need.
I give Mr. Crow a hug. How tall is he, by the way?
He's quite tall actually. He's probably close to. He's a bit stooped since he's older. You can tell he's probably maybe like in his early 60s even. Like at the maximum. But he's about probably 6'1", 6'2".
Jesus,
reckon, like,
every
in the-
single
like, in
person
his-
I have to look up to.
Right. You'd probably reckon like in his prime years he was probably closer to like 6'4", 6'5".
We should get you inside. Get you some food.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Who's back inside? What about the rest of you?
I move back inside too.
Finn is busy doling out some bowls of stew. And he looks back at you as you head inside. And actually, if you don't mind, I do have something I want to show you after dinner. If you wouldn't mind following me. It's something I found out in the woods. It's up to you. It's just, it's a little odd. It's a little odd.
Sure.
Well, we've been through a lot. Sort of. Could you at least give us a description of what it is before we, go out and do that?
What if it spoils my appetite, Balgor? Gah!
I'm actually, I wouldn't know how to describe it. I just found something out in the woods. It's
Does it look like a runic circle? Does it look like an obelisk? A tomb? Shallow grave?
it could be a tomb. I
bones?
wouldn't say it's a tomb in that sense. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Dinner served, and he heads off into his room to go wash up. Do you eat? Do you not eat? Do you kill him? What do you do?
I'll eat some of the fruits and berries and all that stuff, and I'll sit by the camp, the fireplace, and I'll just keep watch the door, and probably that's where I'll sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat the food.
I eat whatever Bagara hunted Or
It's
She
just
got mushrooms. That's all she got.
oh jeez.
And they're in the stew. So there's some
Should've
berries. You can have
said
berries.
So, Dave. Okay. Yeah, no.
well, no, I did say it.
Yeah, I know. It's me.
I wait to see if Finn and Lynn start eating first.
Yeah, Lynn's eating her stew. She's kind of over in the corner, like by the fire, minding her own business. She's looking at you all, but she can't talk. But yeah, she is eating.
I give her a wink.
When nobody's
Oh,
looking,
I don't know that she can't talk.
as soon as nobody's looking, I'm gonna slink into the corridor.
Into what corridor? This hallway?
Yeah, the hallway right there.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just near the door and listening.
Listening. Okay. Well, I mean, you hear kind of shuffling from the bedroom.
Sounds good to me.
Fucking weirdo.
And
I'll walk up to Lynn.
if I see that the shuffling keeps going, I'm gonna try one of the other doors. I'm gonna roll a d2 because I'm not supposed to.
You can roll for stealth, I guess.
For
I
what?
got hiccups so bad. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
wanted
I
to
mean-
open the other door.
Okay, so I get this door.
Oh, this door. That's Sorry, I've got hiccups really bad.
I'm just too curious. I have to look.
Yeah, you open the door. It's a little pantry. There's a trapdoor in the bottom. But it's probably leading to a cellar. That's about it. Lots of food.
Nah, I open it. I'm
The
gonna go
trapdoor?
look.
Oh boy.
I have to see for myself.
It's kind of dark down there. That's all you can see.
60-foot dark vision.
So, give me 1 second.
Oh boy.
What? It's just a cellar. There's nothing there.
That we know of right now.
Yeah. So as you open the door and you're kind of peering around, looking into it, a face suddenly appears right in front of you. And he screams and moves to attack you.
Okay. What the? What is?
Varro jumps to his feet when he hears noise. What?
Give me 1 second.
Is he like? Is it like? I peek into on my knees and then the face is just right there.
Yeah,
Okay,
it jumps out and he kind of releases like this kind of gibberishly cry, I guess, and
Okay. Then
give me 1
I'll
second.
let out a small shriek, a little, just.
yeah,
surprised.
and you can see that he's got a meat cleaver in his hand, and he's gonna move to attack you.
He's got a what?
He has a meat cleaver in
Oh.
his hand,
Damn,
and he
crazy
moves
people.
to attack you. Is that a hit?
Whoa.
Yes, that it's.
All right. You take 9 points of damage, 7 slashing, and 2 necrotic, and roll for
Ooh.
initiative, please.
Yes. Okay.
What is this? What is this music?
Jeez, just.
Oh,
There's no
music.
normal Cellar.
May I roll as well since
What I mean,
since
I
I was
guess, since you
What?
all are there.
I was when I heard the noise.
You
Okay.
can all roll for initiative. Yeah, anybody that's ready to fight, anybody can roll for initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Right behind you.
I'm
Let me
slightly
open that up.
debating because I'm definitely in the front. I was about to talk to Lynn here, so
Oh, is that correct? Yeah, I did it right.
yeah, sure, why not?
Get fucked, Jeff.
Oh,
I always get fucked. I'm,
Oh, reset. Poor Balgura.
Okay.
I am just so distracted. I might as well not even fight.
Vero, you're up.
it's Kane.
It's Kane first.
You got 22.
Oh, sorry, I didn't redo the list.
Oh,
Okay,
hey.
there you go.
So as I'm like sitting on the floor, I'm like, what was that? And I'm gonna get up. So that's like 15 feet, and then I'll move 15 more.
Squares are really hard to see.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We
Don't
don't
worry
have
too
a
much
grid.
about the squares. It's
Just
a
like
pretty
just
small
show
house,
me.
so.
Just show me where.
Where are you at?
It's here. So 1.
Yeah, you were sitting on the ground. Yeah. Let's see, what does this say?
You can get to here
No,
because I
it's,
Probably
can
get there.
see. I can see the square. No, if he's here, then there is the 1 square, 2 square.
yeah, those are not the
and
squares.
then the third square.
Those are way bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, your tokens are smaller than the squares, but don't worry about it too much. I'll let you know if it's like ridiculous. Yeah,
And I'll hold my
you know,
action.
shut
I'll
up.
hold my action in case of like I see an enemy or any hostile creature.
Is that it?
Yep.
Varel.
Alright, I'll get up. How far away is not Balgora, Uktar from the thing in the cellar?
She's like within 5 feet. Like they're right there up against each other. You are about 15, 20 feet from Uktar.
Okay. So I'm gonna get behind Uktar and I'm gonna put my hand on her back and pull her behind me like when I can. And I'm gonna make one swipe at the thing.
Like around her?
Yeah,
Yeah, with a disadvantage.
Alright,
sure.
sorry, I didn't ask, but was he clearly human or crazy or?
Yes, he is a human. In fact, he is actually they're not just twins, they're triplets. His name is Judd.
Oh, okay, actually, I'm gonna hold my action for when he gets in range, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to get into my defensive stance.
So you're not going to attack?
No, I'm gonna hold. I'm just gonna tell Uktar to get behind me.
Holland.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna move on over
I got to
there.
roll for the crow. Oops, sorry.
See what's happening. What's going on here? I spilt my stew.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Why can't a man get his
my
food?
God!
The horror. Oh god. And okay. And I yell, Get back over here. The hallway's too narrow to fight."
Yeah, you could probably be like side by side, but it'd be a tight squeeze.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. And
You
then
could
I'm
pass
just
by each
gonna.
other, but you wouldn't be able to fight in the same square.
And then I just get ready to wrap him if he runs past me.
Yeah, I can block off the whole hallway anyway, so it's fine.
Nope, I'm gonna just be right here and tell him get back. And my turn.
Okay. Yeah. So, Lynn, as she there against the wall, she hears her brother come out of the trapdoor, and with her shield by her side that's still in the corner, she picks up her shield, her steel shield, and moves to bash you with it. Belgora.
Oh no,
that hits me.
Instant style.
Why? It just showed you everything. Can you please make me a strength saving throw, please?
That literally, like, oh Jesus Christ! Oh God!
You're knocked prone. Yeah, with 5 points bludgeoning damage.
Ow! Why is everyone hitting me?
And with she also gets an extra check. Okay, and with her broadsword that she pulls out from its sheath, while you're down to the ground, she makes a swing at you.
Ooh.
I believe that's.
But
a miss,
I'm prone, so
advantage.
that has advantage.
though. Oh, it sure does. You're right.
Wow, she gets 2
That
attacks.
hits me.
What the hell?
Yeah, she takes a strong swing at you. And she also,
What else is she doing?
as you are prone, she has a bit of a better swing on you and takes 14 points of damage.
That's
Ow.
not.
She's a tough bitch.
I was only gonna go up and talk to her.
Sorry. It's protecting your brother. Dumb. Oh,
You-
something smells really good in my kitchen.
Father Dom turns around because he hears battle. Sees that Belgora is getting stabbed. Yeah, Dom is going to cast Levitate on the mute.
Oh.
That's
Is
a
the
con
ceiling
save
high?
DC
Con save.
13.
Thank you.
How tall is the roof, by the way?
Not very. I would say maybe. How tall is a normal roof? I'm very short.
8, 9,
8
10.
feet. Okay, we're gonna
10,
say
close to
about
10.
we're gonna say about like 13, between 13 and 15 feet.
Okay.
Um,
So let's see if
you
this works.
don't need to crouch over. I'm still trying to do math as to how much damage I just took.
saves.
A lot.
Oh,
DC
13.
13.
I'm down to 13.
Let me read
Your
everything.
DC save is a 19. No. Like I was already doing the math. I was just trying to figure out how much 27 minus 14 was.
What's the
DC
save?
13.
13? Okay, yeah.
Con
she's-
save DC 13.
Thank you. Yeah, she is unaffected actually.
Ooh. Swing a miss.
Close, really close. Oktar.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh boy. Okay.
yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to move or not, but oh well.
No, please. I'm
Nah,
sorry,
that's
I
fine.
rushed
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Behind me, my lady.
Did Lynn float?
No, she did not.
Oh,
She
shit.
succeeded today.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Alright, so being surprised by that, my reflex is hitting back. But seeing as he's just, at least looks just crazy, I'm gonna do non-lethal. And yeah, I just wanna know if I have sneak attack yet.
FYI, Adelaide, the thing doesn't have an initiative. The thing coming out of the cellar.
Oh,
the
you were right.
dude?
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's before me then.
Oh shit, messed it up.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, we're gonna take his turn real quick, and then you'll go. Yeah, he'll take another swing at you with his cleaver.
Ouch!
Ooh, that hurts.
Ooh, that hurt.
I'd like
He's
I'd
rolling
like to
good.
use a opportunity attack.
Sure. How so? He hasn't
Pardon?
moved.
I'm gonna need to post it in chat.
Hehe.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna use the butt of my halberd to shove the creature back into the cellar.
It's a person, by the way.
It's a man. It's a man.
I will
A
shove the
man.
person back into the cellar.
A person's still a creature.
Is that? Do I need to roll for something like
You can't shove.
strength saving throw? I guess.
You're too far.
Yes, the guy is within 5 feet of him. Yes.
Yeah, but a reach weapon doesn't shove. It's you that shoves people.
Oh right, okay. So then I'll just hit it with non-lethal damage somehow with my halberd. I'll hit him with the back of my halberd axe.
Okay. I have
Pretty
no
sure that
idea.
hits.
Wait, no, yeah.
What is his AC? I'm sorry.
He's crazy. Maybe he's fast.
That does not hit.
What?
Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
What?
He's a
Oh well, I
tanky
get.
boy. Looking down in the cellar, you can kind of see he's a bit of a tankier boy. He's much thicker than his brother or sister. Belgora. I mean, Oktar. Sorry, Oktar.
Oh, right. Yeah. I guess I'll, seeing the intention of Lord Varro, I'm gonna shove the dude. You can do acrobatic or athletic for him.
Okay. It's on the thing. Nope, that's not right.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize it was gonna roll twice.
Jeez.
It doesn't matter. Succeeded on the first one with a
Alright,
24.
I disengage.
Where are you gonna go?
Right
Away.
behind my savior. And near my other savior. And that's my turn.
Okay,
I
Belgora.
guess I'll draw my
Yeah, he's
short
got a
swords
6
now.
plus 6 in athletics. How did you know? Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can. Belgora. You're still prone.
Alright, basically what happened was, hey, I never met you. What's your name? My name is Becca. And then just like shield bash, knocked to the ground, stabbed. Just like, how? Alright, I'm going to use, I'm going to stand up and use disengage to move over here with my hands up like, what'd I do? I just wanted to talk. And that's it. That's all I do. Because I don't know what's going on in that hallway.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Kane.
Can I move 30 feet and get to Lynn and attack?
Yeah, yes you can. Yes you can.
So like I was trying to see what's behind the corner, what made the sound, and so I'm walking and I stop in my tracks. I turn around and I see Balgora getting stabbed by the mute woman, and I'm like, what do you always guys get in trouble? And I turn around, I pulled my swords, and I rush in and it swing twice. Does 20 hit?
Yes, yes it does. Okay.
And then with my second scimitar,
Jesus, come on.
so that's 18 slashing
Okay.
damage. And that's about it.
Vero, up to you again.
Alright, I'm gonna step back.
Oh, I'm sorry. At this point, this is the top of the order, I believe. Alright, Finn steps out of the room. With weapon in hand.
God, why does everybody have to be hostile?
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's coming toward me?
Huh?
Is he coming toward me?
He's at the door. He's at the door. But he does have
And
his
the door's
weapon in hand.
closed, right?
The door's open. He's opened the door.
So did he step within 10 feet of me?
Oh my god.
No. I'm assuming he's like opened the door and he's like at the door. So he hasn't moved really towards you.
Okay. So is it my turn now?
Yes. Yes it is.
Alright, I'm going to step back. And I'm going to command the guy in the cellar to drop his weapon and go back in the cellar.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save throw. Thank you.
DC 14.
Okay.
Oof.
Ooh. Success. Yeah, he kind of drops. He drops. You can hear the clutter of the meat cleaver as it hits the cellar floor, and he goes back down inside.
And I use my bonus action to go into a defensive stance, and I'll end my turn there. Or like I'll end my turn like away from the door, like at the end of the hallway here.
Holland.
So much everything. Okay.
So much everything.
Oh, it's having a nice meal. I didn't. Why can't anybody be friendly?
I'm pretty sure they
Uh,
can be friendly. I think that guy is just crazy.
Somebody just
Okay.
attacked you when you said hello. What do you mean?
She's mute. She can't talk back and explain why.
Maybe she wanted to use your blood and write something.
Yeah, it's a widely known fact that mutes are extremely violent.
I guess.
Wise words from Father Dom.
Yeah, so many. Oh, gosh. Choices.
Wait, Oktar, really? Is that what you say to him?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna... Can I make it over to over here?
To where?
Bob, right there. Oops.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Okay. And yeah, I just attack her.
Okay.
Because, mutes are violent.
Yeah. I don't know why the measuring stick doesn't work. I guess because it didn't align it to the grid, but it looked weird when it was on the grid.
13?
That's a miss. It's all miss.
She has a shield in hand. It's
Yeah,
because
so-
there's no distance applied to this map. So like the forest, you would assume would be showing in thousands of feet, and then a
Yeah.
small house like this, you would assume very
Like
very
5 feet,
small.
right?
Yeah.
Just assume that you can pretty much get to wherever you need to get with 30 feet. It's fine. Is that your only attack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got the rapier. I didn't even notice that. Nice. Okay. Finn, comes out of the room.
And I get an attack of opportunity. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair point.
Non-lethal damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, 11 bludgeoning, not slashing.
Wait, can you see? What do you mean? Siblings are one after another.
So
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so he lifts his hand and he's going to cast grease on the let's see.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot I was the mage. Fuck.
Right in front of you guys actually. We'll just do that.
On us or in front?
10-foot square range. So kind of like back.
like that.
Thank you. Thank you. There we go. That's whatever. Fuck off.
What?
You're laughing at me.
Even the DM is mean now.
Yeah, so please make a dexterity saving throw.
What are you doing, Lord Varo? Oops, that was.
And I slip, and when I land like in a sexy pose with my elbow propped up and
Like
my head
Grace?
propped up on it.
Like Grace?
I do a double take.
I
Like,
can't believe you
oh,
guys are doing this.
Okay. Now is not the time. Or
I meant for this. I meant for this to happen. It was on purpose.
Stunning. Stunning.
I look back at the man.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Show off.
Eat that. Lynn. So she turns to Kane first of all, and she's going to also bash you in with her shield.
Come on, that doesn't fucking hit. 17
Solid
AC, bitch.
It's fine, but as she is thrusting her shield at you, she takes her broadsword on the other side.
Oh.
Jesus fucking.
Bam!
Ooh.
Bam!
I spoke to you.
Attack of opportunity, right? Yeah.
Do you have one? Colin?
Yeah. Sentinel.
Yeah.
Pokey poke.
Really, you
God damn
and you and
Colin.
Barrow have Sentinel?
Hey,
Yeah.
we train together. Of course we do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're good buddies. Judd
That's
is
actually
downstairs. Still minding his own manners. Father Dom.
What's a square around
Grease.
Grease.
Greece?
It's
Who
also a
cast that?
tiny square.
Offended.
Hmm.
He is Le Mage.
Okay, Father Dom now sees who main bad guy is. Father Dom's gonna go over here, So the floor's been greased.
Yes.
All right. Well, he just learned the spell, so we'll give it a try. He's going to cast Scorching Ray, all 3 on Finn.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
First one's
that's
20.
it.
I look back at Father Dom, just in a with a worrisome look, I guess, because of the fire near the grease.
Right there.
I'm like, whew. Scared me.
Magic.
Oh.
That's a 16 hit.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Okay, 10 damage total.
Yeah, so he's 2 like fucking bolts of is it lightning? Light, right? Light?
Scorching.
Fire.
There, it's fire.
Scorching fire ray. Yeah, it's 2 fucking bolts of fire rays. Oakchar nearly did the fucking backflip. Scrambling to get away from it. It's pretty smart of you, actually. I should have let. That would have been interesting. I know he's casting offensive spells. Look at
Oh
him.
no, it's the first one. Crap,
This is his first time he's done damage, right?
I think.
Is that in your turn?
And that'll be the end of his turn. No, actually, wait. Then he's going to go around the corner.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be the end of his turn.
Oakchar, dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
Ow.
where is it?
You didn't move out of it, so. Yep.
Well, I
Do you
know.
do you
I
want to
didn't
move out of
I
it, or
can't.
do you want to stand there?
I can only on my turn.
You can grab Lord Varro, throw him backwards like a slip and slide.
Just.
No, I let
Show me forward.
you seem comfortable, and I walk past. I'd go towards him and hit him with my 2 short swords. And no, actually, I'm gonna go behind, right there.
Okay.
And do I need a tumble, acrobatic, or?
To move past him into the doorframe? Yeah, I'm gonna say he's like standing right there in the doorframe, so.
Okay,
No, he blocked your way.
okay. Stay there. And now I wasted all my movement, so that's bad. I'm gonna whack him in the face without sneak attack because no one is there.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's a hit. Fine.
would now I don't know who would know, but would my bonus action to dash give me movement, or because of the tumbling, even that I can't move?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Oh, okay.
I can give you guys everything.
In that case, well, I mean, yeah, I risk it. I'll go past the grease. Deck save, come on. Okay. Right there. I'm gonna go prone, actually.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Belgora, I still got hiccups.
Seeing 2 of the party members run up to the lady, start attacking, and then the priestly guy casting fire, and grease now suddenly appearing in the hallway. I'm going to run over to Mr. Crow and say, "Come on, Mr. Crow, we need to get out of here." And I'm going to help him, help lead him to the door. So how much further could I get on that?
You can get to the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be ushering Mr. Crow outside. And that ends my turn.
Alright, Kane. Back to the top of the order.
Yeah, I'll attack twice.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Nope.
Fucking shit.
Just dodges like definitely away.
Welcome to my
even with her
world.
massive shield, she somehow just manages to block your blows.
Dang, you have +7.
Is that it?
Yep.
Shit, what's my bonus?
Barrow.
Alright, I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up, move here, and then use my action to dash over here and stand on top of the cellar.
Okay.
And I am going to, how far away is this guy from me?
He's about 10 feet.
Alright, I'll use my bonus action to go into a defensive stance.
Okay.
And I'll end there.
And now you're where?
I'll end there.
Okay. Holland.
Okay.
Hold
Oh
on.
boy. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, just stab. Stab, poke. It's a rapier, so poke.
What you mean?
Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
That's it?
Keeper. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have bonus action for anything.
That's fine. Oh, Finn. What is Finn gonna do? Finn. Give me a second. Okay, Finn, first of all, is gonna throw his wood axe at you.
Yes.
It's a solid miss. It just slings past your head, going right into the wood behind you. And he simultaneously, with his other hand,
Oh.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Wait,
yeah,
so
assuming that's
what?
a hit. So
He uses action. Is it a bonus action? Is chromatic over a bonus action?
he has two. He has 2 attacks.
Ooh, bastard.
It is a casting time of 1 action.
So it hits you for it's instantaneous.
Yes, duration instantaneous.
11 points of acid damage.
Ugh.
Just slings it in your face.
Oh, my beautiful face! I'm injured!
Life is pain.
So Lena is still kind of cornered and goes to bash you again, Kane.
Just before she. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Continue, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna use my blood magic, but yeah, you know. Never mind. I'll take it. I'll take it.
13 hits you?
Nope.
Attack opportunity.
It misses.
Yeah,
Oh,
that misses.
wait.
And
Is
she
it-
swings
It's
her
only when you
broadsword as
hit.
well.
Nope.
That's also a miss, damn it.
17 AC.
Nice.
Yeah, I still get attack opportunity.
Okay.
Poke. Finally.
Yes, there you go.
17.
17. What is the extra damage?
Sneak attack.
Sneak
Oh,
attack.
sneak attack. Nice.
He's a rogue.
I got rogue.
So yeah, she you stab her with your rapier, and as you do so, she kind of lets out this kind of gurgling cry, and slumps down to the ground. And hearing the cries of oh, you're still in the trapdoor. You can hear underneath you, Vero, as Len cries out. Judd's kind of shaked out of his trance of whatever you did to him, and you can hear him yelling and beating his hands up on the trapdoor beneath you.
Stay down there, boy.
Father Dom.
Well, I was going to do something. I was going to try to put a stop to this, but seeing as once Father Dom sees that, is she dead or just knocked out?
She's was it fatal damage for you? Colin?
Well, yeah. I didn't say non-lethal.
Okay,
Alright,
so
she's dead.
She's just bleeding? Okay.
She could still make death saving throws if you choose to.
Okay, well, yeah, Father Dom no longer sees a peaceful resolution to this, so he's going to go around the corner and he's going to cast Firebolt at
Finn?
Finn.
Okay.
So we're keeping the worst one to question alive.
Yeah, that's a hit. How do you want to do this?
I'm going to set him on fire.
Okay. Yeah, so his cloak kind of starts to smolder and lights up in flame as this huge firebolt fucking thrusts into his chest, and he's just screaming and runs to get away, but doesn't make it even to the doorstep before he falls down his robe.
And the house starts going on fire.
Does the grease pile still remain when its caster's dead?
Yeah,
Yes,
1 minute.
that I do know actually. Yeah, so
Oh, we're not in
you've killed
combat?
two of the triplets, and you have one cornered. What do you do?
Is he still banging on the trapdoor?
Furiously so.
I take. Oh,
Hey, Uktar, did he seem like he could be reasoned with?
I don't think. Wait a minute, I'm coming, and I'm gonna jump over the grease. I don't.
Wait, isn't that guy dead though?
Yeah, but the grease remains for a minute.
Okay.
So I just jump over. I don't think the DC's hard, but what is it? Strength? Strength. There you go.
No, you just automatically. You just as long as you have a 10-foot
Okay,
10-foot
I
start,
have a 10 foot.
you jump your strength score. So whatever your strength score is.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it's more than 10, so I'm
Yeah.
good. I go over Lord Varro. I don't. He seemed
What?
pretty mad. I mean, I just opened the door. He jumped on me, and that was it. I didn't do anything other than
So-
peek.
So from across, from down the hall, Father Dom asks, so because you were poking around, they defended themselves and forced us to kill them. Am I reading this correctly?
No. Simply no. I was looking. This guy attacked me. It's not. I don't think he was defending anything. I think he's just mad, and those people maybe they didn't even hesitate to ask to get the fuck out or something. They just attacked. So I think they were in the wrong. They had something to hide or something, and
Okay.
that's their bad. They
That-
attacked. I didn't.
That's
and
that's
that's
fair.
survival.
Why don't we tie him up? See what he knows.
He didn't seem to talk, but you can try.
We'll make him talk. Don't worry.
All right, I'm gonna lift up the door. Are you guys
Wait.
ready?
Wait.
I
Wait,
will
wait,
back
let
up.
me get there. Let me get there.
Wait a second. No, don't do
Okay.
anything until I'm there.
I'll jump over the grease as well.
I'm going to
All right,
the
I
other
continue
room.
standing on top of the door.
I just can't wait for that one. Hey, roll an acrobatics roll, and it's like a crit fail. You
Right.
just catch the edge and you
Let him
slam
fall
into
in
the
his
ground.
face.
So I recommend all of you back. Is the trapdoor locked, or is your weight the only thing that's keeping it closed?
The weight's the only thing that's keeping it
I
closed.
believe it's my weight. Yeah.
Okay,
Does not
so
have enough on it.
just give me a moment. So Finn looks at. I'm sorry about that. Father Dom, he looks at Finn. Finn is burned to ash, I'm guessing, or he's
Not burned to ash, but
crispy.
he's crispy. He's a crispy boy.
Okay. Just give me a few minutes. So Father Dom goes into this room. Does he find a wardrobe or anything? A foot
Oh
locker?
yeah, like a small.
Yeah, he's looking for
suitcase.
clothes. He's looking for men's clothes.
Yeah, you find some.
Okay, it's men's clothes that looks like it would fit Finn.
While he searches,
Yeah.
I loot the body.
Reasonably.
What was that? What was
Yeah,
that?
reasonably so. You can kind of tell if it's like a thinner man.
Okay, so Father Don takes his robes off and replaces. If he finds a coat or something that appears to be Finn's, he puts that on and he dresses like Finn, and then he alters his appearance to look just like Finn.
So I loot
Okay.
the body of Finn in the meantime.
Yes. And then he practices. He tries to, based on the short conversation he had with Finn, he's trying to emulate his voice. Yeah, it would be it'd be a good idea if you push that take the body away.
That's true. I'm gonna drag the body in the corner.
Over here? Yeah.
Yeah. And close the door
Guys,
and lock
Now,
it.
what in the nine hells just happened?
did anybody scream any names or anything? Like, do we know? Do our characters have any idea who the dude downstairs is?
No.
Bin, Gin, Jin, Din. I don't know.
Judd.
Finn,
Well,
there's
but
Finn
no,
and
at this
Lynn.
point,
I
no.
told you, but none of you actually know his name.
Yeah, and not only that, but none of us have any clue that they're triplets,
Don't
right?
even, yeah, you don't even know that they're related.
We don't even know that they're related. Okay. Well, okay. So in his Finn disguise, Father Dom steps up, and he gestures for Faro to lift it up, and and everybody just back away. I'll scream for bloody murder if I need your help, but please, I need this guy to feel safe. Varo, if you'd be so kind.
All right. I place my halberd on the ground, pull out my longsword, and then with my free hand, I'm gonna pull up the door.
And be ready to knock him out. I
You
imagine if there are
Pull
any,
up the trapdoor? Is what
now
you-
not just yet. Now, just so we're clear, we're gonna get this fella out of there. We're gonna knock him out, restrain him. I doubt we're gonna get any info out of him, but I'm guessing the answers we're looking for are probably down there. Everyone clear?
Mm-hmm.
Ready when you are.
All right. I pull up the trapdoor, ready to knock him out in case he is not soothed by the image of Finn.
And Finn has his arms up.
Okay, so
And he's just waiting.
as you open the trapdoor, Judd bursts out of it with his meat sleeper in hand.
Easy.
And he stops right in front, and I heard fighting.
Yeah, we took care of the intruders. Everything's fine now. You can calm down.
He kind of peers around your shoulder and sees Balgora sitting over at the table and points. But her!
She
DM,
wasn't part of the.
quick note.
Yes.
I'm hiding behind the chair, and I rolled.
Oh,
a
you're hiding. I'm sorry. You're hiding
Yeah.
behind the chair. Retcon. Okay, he does not see anybody.
Now, come on. I need your help to take care of the bodies.
Okay.
And then
And he
Finn.
kind of lumbers out. He's this big,
Yeah.
kind of lumbering guy. Clearly not very intelligent, but he follows you.
I pick up my halberd and follow.
Does he see Holland? Holland, are you hiding?
Oh.
No, this is well, everybody ready?
Because as he turns and sees Holland, he's gonna move to attack.
As
I'm
soon
looking
as I
over
get
at
the
what
head,
looks like Lynn.
I
Ready for
As-
what? What are you talking about? What's happening?
smash him over the head with the halberd.
Yeah, you try.
Non-lethally. Of course.
Oh, you're taking the Balgora approach.
Make your attack roll. Yeah, that hits.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
that's,
Just last
damn.
I'll say that's a big enough. It's a big enough hit. And it was so unexpected that it kind of dazes him, and he stumbled a little bit against the wall.
That's almost
Sir
max
Holland!
damage.
And I go up and grapple him. Can I?
I'm gonna say yeah. You're able to successfully get him. Did you just grapple him with your hands, or like did you get a rope?
Yeah.
Or... Okay, yeah, you're able to like kind of put him in like almost like a chokehold kind of thing behind him as he's dazed and stumbled against the wall.
Can put him in manacles.
What should I?
Manacles.
Yeah, I have him. Should I like roll for something?
No, it's fine. We've got him grappled. Holland's got him grappled. He's like,
Mm,
brother, help me.
Sorry, brother. This is for your own good.
What did I do? And he sees Lynn dead in the corner and like starts crying.
Yeah, Father Dom, he drops the disguise. And he walks past.
A trick! No! And he moves to, he kind of shakes at his chains. But if he's already manacled, there's nothing much that he can do. And he's surrounded by you guys.
I'll look over the chair and say, guys, pardon me for sounding like a broken mockingbird, but what the hell just happened? Why were we all fighting? Why did they start hitting us?
Why don't you ask this guy? And I push him forward.
Come on, start talking.
He kind of looks over at you and sniffles a little bit and rubs his nose and we're hungry.
Oh shit.
I'll punch him in the stomach.
But there's no. Well, I was about to point out that there was stew.
Oh no. What do we eat?
Want to investigate stew?
Yeah, I'll go over, investigate the stew.
Roll an investigation check.
Come on.
Looks like a stew to you. Bit of mushroom, some meat.
What's in the stew?
All right, I'm just gonna see if this is all right with you. I'm going to take like a ladle, push it around, mix it up a bit, and actually see like what's inside to do another investigation on it. Is that all right?
You are free to make an investigation check about anything else in the room that might help you.
I'll go over to the countertop and say like, it's just stew, guys. Just looks like stew. And then I'll investigate the countertop.
Father Dom's heading to the cellar.
Okay.
And I'm surely behind him with my halberd.
Thank God.
Valgora, you notice that there's several cookbooks up on the shelves above the counter, and they contain interesting topics on cooking and killing humans.
I'll hold up a book and say, guys.
There's a bit of hair on the that chopping board there.
It's
Anybody
a
that
cookbook.
ate
A cookbook for
the,
us.
I believe it was only 1 or 2 people. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Who? Who has to roll?
Everyone who
Barrow
ate
and somebody
the
else.
stew.
In
Maybe
Holland.
Oh yeah, Holland. Okay. Yep.
And Uktar.
No, I
And
didn't
Oktar?
eat.
No, I
Maybe
don't think
sneak
Oktar
dive.
ate. I think it was only 1 or 2
Whatever.
people.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Guys, the title of this book is 1001 Ways to Kill and Eat Humanoids.
What?
It's a cookbook. It's a cookbook.
By the
I
way,
should have learned.
since I took the body away and closed the door, I looted the body and searched the room. That's all.
Well then, if that's the case, I'm gonna grab his tongue and I'm cut it out, and I'll.
I'm gonna watch.
So
your
far,
fingers.
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna cut off his tongue and then.
Watch your fingers.
Oh, nobody's talking. I'll just say this now. Lord Barrow and Holland, the two of you, after having realized that you've eaten this human stew, lingering madness that will that has affected your character deeply.
What?
But
It
yeah,
is a high enough god.
It is a what?
Oh no, our wisdom saves weren't high enough.
Oh wait,
17 and
No,
wait, no.
I'm sorry.
18 and
no,
17.
I'm like dyslexic with numbers or something. I swear to God. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You kind of shove it up. It's fine.
I got it.
Gross,
And
though.
you know what? I'm gonna take like a small knife or like a cleaver or something, and I'll force it down his throat, and I'm gonna make him eat it, cause he was hungry.
Get him
Ugh.
eat the key
Knife.
of the knife. Oh, okay.
What did
I'm
you find in the
looking
cellar,
away.
by the way?
That's
And
what
I
he
have,
gets
like,
for
Oh,
being
the cellar
a
is
fucking
there's
cannibal.
down in the cellar, there's a little bed. Not like a bed, but it's kind of like almost like a little slump of hay and a pillow. There's some shelves with like old canned goods and things like that. You don't know the contents of them. You don't really want to know the contents of them. But yeah, it's just a dingy cellar. There's a little candle down at the end.
Wonder why he got the shitty sleeping spot.
Maybe he likes the shitty sleeping spot.
Any signs of like, was this where they butchered? Who they captured? Anything like that?
You can tell that like maybe I mean it would be a reasonable place for people to be held down there, but it looks like it would be a sleeping spot for Judd mostly. It's a cozy enough cellar.
Hey, Father Dom, I don't like this place. We should leave as soon as possible.
Can we roll investigate just to make sure we didn't miss anything?
You can't.
I will be
Oh.
sitting down right next to Mr. Crow and pull out a pack of rations. Mr. Crow, the people are cannibals. You probably shouldn't eat the soup if you ate it
I did.
here.
I did eat the soup, my child. And worse things have happened. He succeeded his throw.
I thought he was just a hard motherfucker. Okay.
He's a badass. Yeah. So Father Dom, as you are, just kind of going through the rooms, you find a letter in the left bedroom.
What? I was there. I was looking there. Damn.
I thought you were looking at his mind. Also, I wonder what that strange thing he was gonna. Oh, he's probably gonna bring us down to the cellar and fucking kill us. That fucker.
Oh, Belgor, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were investigating up there. Belgor, this will, or no, not Belgor. Where's your investigation roll? Oh,
What,
4.
me?
No, you didn't find it. Sorry.
I loot the body of the dude and check in the room. That's all I did. I'm just
Somebody take the cleaver off the dude.
Well, I just sent that to everybody. That's good. That's good.
Oh wait.
It's good. That's fine.
What?
That's directed to a Sir Jerome. For anybody that's reading that, that's fine. But Father Dom has that letter.
Yeah, Father Dom's gonna read it out loud.
And any of you guys are free to make an insight check if you'd like to.
Insight check.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
About the letter.
Can I just look at the body?
So, pardon me for asking this, but how do we insight check a letter?
Just to get the intentions, maybe.
Yeah,
And
sure.
and
I'll
and
throw-
Oktar,
I'll throw-
Oktar's been asking for something. So what is it that you want to do, Oktar?
I got a 19.
I'm just checking the body. That's it.
What's on the body?
Is my mic
Give
cut
me a
out?
second. Okay.
Am I too low? Do I need to yell? Low?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. So, give me one second. So on the as you're digging through her body, wait, who are you looting?
The dude I'm next to, right?
The dude I'm next to. You find pretty much nothing.
Okay.
There's it's just old clothes, really dingy.
Alright, in that case, I join the group now.
Whoever's looting Lynn, you find a chain, a locket on a chain, and you find some kind of powder inside of it.
Yeah, sure. I'll be doing it since I got the gist of the letter. Is there anything I can glean from the white powder? I'm making sure that I don't get it
medicine or
on
an Arcana check.
me. I'll make a medicine check. 15.
There you go.
It's cocaine.
It's cocaine.
Yes.
Wait, is it?
Lord Varro's like, gimme!
Jesus Christ. That was the fastest I've seen a token move. I will close the locket, making sure not to make any sudden movements. Guys, does anybody know what boreal powder does? It's familiar to me, but I don't know what it does.
Adelaide, what do we have to roll to know about that? Is it Arcana, Nature, or what?
I'm just gonna it's explosive powder, essentially.
Okay. By the way, Father Adami's going to look around for a spell book. Should I roll investigate?
You do not find any.
There is nothing on the gentleman's body.
Hmm.
Adelaide, is there anything else that I would find on Lynn?
No, that was just about it. Just the locket around her neck.
And Father Dom is going to take the time to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
And would there be like any pictures in the locket?
There's no locket, just the powder. On the countertops, you find an herbalism kit, cook's utensils. But that's about it.
I'll leave the locket with her, and I'll just take the herbalism kit.
Okay. As far as detect magic, you can sense magic coming from Finn. I mean, he is a mage after all. But the house is clear of magic. There's nothing really magical about it. It's just a cabin in the woods.
Oh.
These are the people that might have been the ones that people talk about when they talk about Arkenbury Forest.
No, this letter. Out of character, I believe that's giving us a side quest. But Father Dom, he points out, if I'm understanding the letter correctly, they were afflicted by madness of a greater evil, and apparently this greater evil can be found in the swamp. Where's the crow? Or does anyone here have any familiarity at all with Arkenbury Forest? Where would we find the swamp?
The swamp would be to the south of us.
I would imagine that's what Finn was trying to bring us to.
Sure,
Maybe as a sacrifice?
I can bring up the map again if you'd like.
So, do you guys think we should stay here the night, or should we travel on through the dark?
Well, now we know it's safe, so I vote yes.
There's shelter here.
Let's burn the
Doors
bodies.
and windows.
Yeah, well, as far as magic is concerned, I'm not detecting anything. Now, those of you whose senses are more attuned to hallowed ground or consecrated ground are able to detect any reason why we shouldn't spend the night here.
About.
You have
Jesus.
Judd captured. There is nothing magical in the house at all. You do not sense any undead. There's nothing in the cellar. Yeah, it's seems like it's a safe refuge.
Oh,
Hey,
that is,
Didn't you already kill Judd?
Did you kill Judd?
He was like force feeding him a dagger or something.
No. I actually have a better idea, but whatever. If it's
What's your better idea? I want to know.
because he's a cannibal, and I wanted to like start like chopping off like small pieces of him and making him eat himself, basically.
Ugh.
Ugh.
See, now the entire time you do
Ugh.
that, I will not be watching, and I will have my hands over my.
Like I'll start with his like hands, fingers, and then I'll move on with his feet, and when he's like full, I'll start like forcing him to eat more.
Alright.
Hold on.
Alright, so
you
Lord
cut off
Varro
his
is getting.
hands. The hands that are used as
well,
manacles.
and Father Dom, he's going to stop. He's not going to stop him, but he's going to say, if you're going to butcher him like cattle, can you at least do it outside? We intend to sleep here tonight.
Sure.
I already had a nightmare last night about a heartless man. I don't need a nightmare about
Wait,
you force feeding
you
me,
did?
man. Yeah.
So did I.
Were you back in the cathedral?
Yeah, and a bunch of like faceless people were chanting something.
I don't like this.
So Lord Varro gets fed up with the screaming of someone being tortured, and he's just gonna straight up go outside and just like slit the guy's throat. He's like, because obviously nobody's gonna stop this guy, so he's just gonna kill him.
Wait, he doesn't have a tongue. He can't fucking scream.
Yes, he can.
You can scream with a tongue.
Let him go.
Wait.
A tongue is used for making articulate sounds such as speech, like all of us have been doing so far. Without a tongue, you cannot talk. You can still very much scream.
He's dead. Let's go to sleep.
Yes, he's dead. You've slit his throat. Pleasantly or not. And yeah, you guys are free to camp out and have a long rest here.
Cool.
Oktar goes in the big bed.
Yeah, there's a large bed and a small bed, and
Sorry,
there's
Dib.
the pile of hay in the bottom. But yeah, there's
She
enough
takes
space for
all
you
the
guys.
place.
Me and Sir Holland push her off and sleep together.
I'll sleep outside.
I push him off.
Hey, it was my bro first.
It starts getting a little bit rowdy in that room. Okay, anyway.
I'm pushing you.
Can we move back to the?
Alright,
Can we
let's
move
see
back to the
then.
map? All right, all right.
You are you guys not on the map?
Well, I'm pushing Lord Varro, not Holland, so...
You might as
Oh,
well
I
just
still
lift
fell,
the
okay,
bed
okay.
and just like
Yeah.
topple
Well,
it
we're
over.
gonna take a quick break here because I got food that's done and I'm really hungry. But yeah, we'll continue once you.
What does Holland do? What was that for?
Oh, there you were pushing me.
No, I was pushing Lord Varro.
Holland was just getting jealous because Uktar and Lord Var were wrestling. He's like, oh man.
Man, I want to wrestle too. Is
Uh,
that what they call it now?
maybe another day. You take this third of the bed, I'll take this 2/3. Thank you. I sleep there.
Is Holland gonna sleep at the foot of the bed like a dog?
Hmm.
Wait, will Uktar fucking half orc? Will Uktar keeps like be able to fit on the bed at 7 feet?
Yeah, freaking
It
tall.
better be a
stuff.
queen size or bigger.
I need more space.
Listen, if Reset has to get the luxury room so he could fit on a bed, I'm pretty sure Uktar has to.
Well, this is a little cabin in the woods, so I don't think they're orc size.
I sleep with the feet, like 3 feet of my legs hanging out, I guess. Something like that. I still take 2/3. I mean, I don't know if you do something about it, but that's what I do.
So Uktar is in the bed. Lord Varro is also in the bed. Holland is sleeping at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, sure.
On Lord Varro's side, not mine, because there's no place. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I go to sleep.
I'm just trying to get the imagery as to where everyone is and
Oh,
what's
do you want
happening.
a drawing? I'll do a drawing.
No, I do not want a drawing.
No.
I wish we were back on the other map.
This is this.
Oh
I'm-
god, here we go.
I'm there. This is Varro, and this is Holland.
And this is Uktar's leg, like this.
Oh right. My legs are there.
Oh my god, this is getting more ridiculous.
Anyways, good night.
Uktar's arms.
And then there's a giant.
Yeah,
oh,
basically.
this place.
Jesus, okay, I'm not that big.
What
Jeez.
are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my god. We were... I was wondering, how was it that everyone's sleeping arrangements was arranged? If we were on the other map, it would have helped. But then
You
we
mean on
decided...
the other map? Okay, well,
Yeah, we're still in the Arkenbury Forest.
there we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Jesus.
Back in the map.
That is just so funny. Oh my god.
This is it.
You take up that much space in the bed? Is
Huh?
that what it is?
Yeah.
She's 7'2".
He's dealing with it. He didn't.
She's a big girl. She's a big girl.
I'm not. I'm just very tall. I'm not even that big or anything. It's just I'm taking the space.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, I'm like 5 foot. And the joke with like all of my boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, is like I take up a 90% of space in the bed somehow. Like I sleep diagonally.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well,
Yeah. So
I'm
basically,
pretty sure, like, if you're taking up
That's the thing,
2/3 of the
since I'm-
bed, it might be a twin.
Why do girls do
I
that?
keep slapping your hand, by the way.
Why do girls do
but
that?
this is empty space right there.
Yeah, like when I wake up in the morning, I'm falling off the bed,
Yes.
and I see behind my girlfriend there's fucking like 3 feet of room. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why?
That's gonna be Lord Varro tomorrow.
Jesus.
Anyways, what are we waiting on?
Me to
Oh,
eat
we
a
were
couple
taking
bites
like a
of food.
break.
That
I
was
like to
pretty
stuff her
Oh.
fucking face.
We're doing a
Yeah.
pose. Okay.
Okay,
Who put a raging boner?
come on.
Jeez. That's.
I thought that
Easy
was.
to
That's
tell.
not even. That's like his. That's no. It's not. That's his arm,
Oh.
and then his little legs. That's what I see anyway.
Yeah.
That was my intention.
I can see
Was that
words.
really your intention, or was it not?
Oh wait.
It
this-
was.
Yeah, that's what I can see. I can see like a little man, like on his side, sleeping.
If I wanted to put a boner, I would have.
Like, yeah, it
Come
would
on, no, don't.
I'm
It
not
would be
going
like right here anyway. Like it wouldn't be up there.
to. Come on, Adelaide, have some
I'm
decency.
gonna in this corner.
All right, I'm pretty sure if we were streaming, 90% of this would be bleeped.
Why?
Nah.
Censorship.
About what?
No.
Why?
Stick figures? What?
Never mind.
Oh, you mean the raging? Okay. Anyways, alright. BRB.
Raging.
Oh my god.
Hey, where'd Uthar go?
Alright.
And I'm back.
Me too. Wait, did I delete my character? Oops.
Wait, did Adelaide say that in the case that this does turn into a campaign in a few months, that we'd be continuing where we left off, or we start again?
We can ask when she gets back.
I think she said that we could make a new character if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
No, she said that she's well. Yes, we can, but she said that she's gonna start over. Like this, what we're doing is not part of the campaign. Somehow.
Okay, it's just like a little
Yeah.
test run of
Oh,
one
I'm gonna
part of
miss
it.
Belgora.
Well, you can still make Bulgara.
Yeah, that's true.
I
For
mean,
when I get to level 11, by the way.
11.
Yup.
What do you mean?
I wanna be a level 11 as gain. That's what I mean.
Did you guys watch the new episode of Critical Role yet?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I did.
Okay, never mind.
Seriously though, the guest people that they have on, so because you have three letters, and
Alright.
it looks like it's an acronym. Like we just got the J part, Javier.
I had no idea.
Never mind. Never
I don't
mind. You'll
know.
never
We're
know
lost.
every
Anyway,
We're
is
lost.
everyone back?
I'm
I
just
think so.
Gab.
Is Oktar here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're all here.
Jack. It's Jack. J stands for Jack. A stands for something.
Jackass vagina.
Come on.
Oh boy, Jackass Vagina. That's good. That's a great name. It's a great name, Jackass.
Well, not my first guess.
Thank you.
I think it's French.
So, are we all ready?
Jackass is French. Sure.
I don't know.
What happens to Kane? Does he get taken?
It does not get taken. So the morning of the second day rises. Everybody starts getting up, doing their stuff. Balgora, since you're pretty much closest to the Crow of the Deep, you look over and he's awake. But he is shivering. His hood is pulled back where you can see the top of his hair. It's really damp to the touch. He's very hot. He's feverish. And if you look under his mask, you can see that there's blood coming from his nose and his mouth. Not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah. So he's very slow. He's also suffering 2 levels of exhaustion. Yeah, that's the 3rd stage of the plague that he is in currently.
How many stages are there?
4.
6 stages.
So when I see this, if Father Dom is in me, I'll tell him we might have to. Do you have any qualms about taking care of this if it gets too far? And I gesture over to the crow guy.
Well, I don't have any qualms, but we at best ask him if he would, if he has any final requests.
I'll do it.
Good thing.
He's not dead yet.
Well,
But it's
okay. 2
inevitable.
levels of exhaustion. He's already slowing us down, and he looks like he's basically on death's door. At least to what Balgor looks. Mr. Crow?
Yes, my child.
Wow, you speak very easily for someone who has a lot of blood coming out of their mouth and nose.
You can speak. All right, thank you.
You're not looking too good.
No, I do not feel well at all.
Do you think we'll still be able to reach the town and get you the medicine in time?
Truthfully, I do not. I feel I am nearing the end of my journey.
I thought so too. And I look over at the group because I already overheard what you guys are saying. Would you think it would be right if we just end your suffering now?
He thinks over it for a little bit. And he's gonna pull you aside, Valgora, and he says to you, look, I do not ask this of you easily, but someone must take up my burden and become the new Crow of the Deep. And traveling with you these 2 days, the only person in this group that I could see that might be willing would be you. But it's lifelong, and it's lonely, and dangerous, but if you're willing to fight against the dark, the mask is yours.
But that's what you do, right? You travel and you help people, right?
That is what I do.
That's also what I do. Yeah, I'll take up your mantle.
Are you sure? This is not an easy burden to bear.
And I'll hold his hand and just like look up at him. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, so he's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out a dagger. And he says, you, child, must cut this mask off of my face. And put it on your own.
Your face isn't gonna come off along with it, is it?
No, will not come off with it.
I think it would be better if I did it when you were, you know, dead.
Yes, you can. Yes, that is how it works.
Face reveal.
In fact, he'll take a second dagger out of his pocket and kind of takes a deep breath and plunges it into his stomach.
And as he does that, I'll have done it at the same time, straight to his heart.
Oh, yeah. So he is gonna pass away with just a very soft sigh, like a whisper, almost. Do you
And
cut the
my
mask
last words to him will be, "I'm sorry, Mr. Crow."
It's okay, child.
And you burn the mask.
Burn the mask. Do you cut the mask
Screw your burden.
off of his face?
Yeah, like once he doesn't have a pulse anymore, and I'll wait like 10 seconds after, because the brain actually stays on for a lot longer. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Do you put it over your own?
I would have taken off the first hold on. I would have taken off my white cloak and hood, undo the bandages that are on my face. Half of my face is a burn scar. Like there's a handprint, and then around that is a much larger burn scar as well. Like somebody had burning hands and just like grabbed her.
Interesting.
And then I'll put that on. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. I'll put that on, and then I'll put on the cloak.
Okay. So yeah, as you pull this mask off, there's these strange kind of like Can you stop barking? Thank you. These kind of hooked squid-like tentacles.
Ugh.
And they literally burrow itself into your face as you put the mask on, and it permanently attaches itself to your face.
Wise choice.
However, let me type something to you.
By the way, do you guys find it easier to whisper in Roll20 or just Discord chat?
Well, Discord's a lot.
Discord.
Discord is a whole lot easier, but the problem is I only have one monitor, so
Yeah, so
Yeah.
takes a
Yeah,
while.
same.
Even when you have two monitors, swapping back and forth is a little difficult if you have like a notepad.
Also, like, clicking through everybody's username.
Oh.
It's like, oh, where's this person?
Now that is crazy.
Because when you message somebody, it doesn't have their nickname, so you need to remember what their like icon looks like.
That's why I was hoping to get accepted because I'm so excited.
It's going to take me a short while to try to write all of that down, because
That's fine,
that's a
that's
lot.
fine.
Oh wait, I had a better idea. I'll just write it in a big block.
Or you can just take a picture of your phone.
I'm going to move this all back to the main map.
Right,
I
I've got
love
that
it.
still on there.
Dear God.
I love it.
God, it took us 8 hours from.
Can
Oh,
I
the
just
map
delete
got
the map?
Oh, what did you do?
I hate you guys. I hate
Control
you
Z,
guys.
Control Z.
We are now in the next city. Let's go.
Hey, we didn't make you delete it. You deleted yourself.
Next map.
Doesn't.
Control Z doesn't work? Oh, no.
No, it does, but only for like the very last thing. It's fine. Not a big deal.
Oh wow, it's so tiny. Oh, it's getting bigger.
That's what she said.
Wow.
I just fucking couldn't.
That's my favorite.
So we
All
got
of my
like there or
DM
something.
thingies are off now.
After doing all of that, I would have turned to the
That's
group and
close
say, guys, Mr. Crow isn't joining us anymore.
What the fuck did you do? You killed him!
You killed him! You killed him!
Oh, that's a good thing. Now we
I'm
don't
a-
have to worry about undead on our laps.
Yeah,
I'm
but
also
what if the
wearing
mask
his
was
mask and I
contagious?
have his hoodie.
Gross.
Thing.
You're covered in plague, dude.
You know, I wish somebody had said something about that earlier because I did not think of that.
Too late
And
now.
my hands are to my sides, like my fingers are splayed out a bit, like ew, 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 ew.
Alright, so we better watch out for this one.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna turn up like Mr. Crow.
The,
You're not
the
fine.
mask is not infected with the plague.
I don't know that.
Or is it?
Hey, wait, but if he was Mr. Crow, does that make me Mrs. Crow?
Say your vows before he killed
I'm
him.
actually saying that like out loud to everyone.
No. That's just my opinion.
I'll call you Mrs. Crow from now. Miss Crow from now, on, so I don't keep confusing you and Uktar. Not that you guys look alike or anything. No, not at all. I don't even know how you look like.
I'm
don't take it well.
4'7". She's 7'3".
And then one of them was black
I
and
look
again.
That's actually
Bal-
oddly specific.
I look at Bagara and then
I look
Lord
up like
Pyro.
I have to crane my neck all the way up. It's like, this does not get any easier talking to you.
Yeah, so RJ, you had a letter that was talking about the swamps?
Wasn't it Father?
Yeah, Father Dom. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Oktar? I meant sorry. Father Dom.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you read that off to the
Yeah,
off to
read it out loud. Everybody saw it.
Yeah.
Everybody heard it. And Dom also mentioned, it's they're talking about a greater evil, or witch's web, or the witches, and some kind of darkness in the swamp. And he asked the crow where the swamp, and found out that it's south.
Would you? I think we should head to Arkenbury. Everybody else, what do you guys think?
You were still headed in that direction. It's still west of you. But you are free to go down southwest. You're free to go straight through the forest. However you wish to go.
I still believe it's a good idea. What if we encounter other of those blood thing carriers? We could at least have vaccines on us. Though I don't think it'll be cheap.
I think the people who come here either get driven mad by the thing in the swamp, or get eaten by the people who have been driven mad by the things in the swamp.
I'd rather go
So
through the forest. Just
Yeah.
directly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still kind of queasy. Too bad my stomach is really strong. Otherwise, I would have thrown up by now.
Alright, you're free to continue moving through the forest.
Go west.
Who is our
So,
guide
yeah.
now?
Yeah, I will actively track.
goggles don't make it very easy to look through.
God.
What are you tracking? There's nothing tracking Faye.
Congratulations, there are two
Guys.
half-elves in the party.
Because, witches stuff, they're paid.
Oh.
How far out? What's this just tracking?
I don't know.
And
Do
typically,
you have to
yeah,
come in
it's not
contact with the
typically,
Fae to
typically, when you're tracking, you have to find evidence of the
of
you
the
have
creature,
to-
right?
Yeah, so out in the open, if we're lucky, like completely, so if dumb luck happens to, I don't know about the dumb luck aspect, but basically, we're walking in the forest, we find bear tracks, we can track the bear,
Track a bear,
but
right,
you can't say, you're in the middle of the forest, I'm going to find a bear. Well,
Yeah, I was about to say that's not how that works.
It's like,
Yeah,
well, look
so
around you. There's like,
are you trying to track Fae and go south, or are you trying to track Fae and avoid them?
I'm not gonna try. I'm not trying to avoid them. That's for sure.
Okay. So you're gonna start making your way south then, and try and pick up some Fey tracks.
Yep.
Aren't
So-
we going west? What's happening?
I
Wait.
want
You
to go
can
to
go
Arkenberg.
southwest. You don't have to go straight south. The swamp is this entire area.
Ooh, we should really avoid the swamp.
As soon as we get near it, we're gonna start feeling madness. That's what drove those three to cannibalism.
It's not necessarily true.
Well,
I'm not
if I'm being
doing it.
pragmatic here, the cause and effect seems pretty likely.
The only mad person was Judd, from what you can tell. He seemed pretty crazed. Finn was actually very, very sane.
Yeah,
But, just
they all
corrupted.
ate flesh.
Yeah, I was
So as
about
far
to
as we're
say.
They
concerned,
did. They
as far as
they
we're
did.
concerned, they're
They
crazy.
were indeed cannibals.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as saneness goes, like they weren't driven mad, essentially.
What if
Do
it's
I
not the
wanna-
swamp?
Do I want to hunger? Yeah, that out of character. I wonder what that insight check to read the letter was for.
The insight check, because I didn't get a chance to say anything. Where is it? Where is it? It
It's just
was
the vibe that you get from the letter. That's all.
so.
All right, I defer to the group if I want to head west, but if southwest is the only option.
Natalie, could I
it's not the only
actually say
option.
what was from the inside?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. No, you go ahead. I'll just say it later.
No. Like by all means. Like I'm not making you go southwest. There obviously Lynn feels like there's some evil in the southwest that needs to be cleared out. If you want to go that direction, you're free to go.
Yeah, exactly. What if we find actually the source of madness?
You certainly very well could.
Yeah, we can stop this. I'm saying that in character.
It could be the source of the blood plague. You're not sure.
Yeah, what if we find the source? Don't you guys want to stop it? I mean, I wanna.
There's no evidence that the source of the blood plague would be south. The only thing the letter said was an allusion, mentioned of witches, some kind of darkness in the swamp, and that somehow it had driven either one or all members of this group, this family, this whatever you want to call them, mad. None of them were plagued. So I'm guessing if there truly was a source of the plague here, one of them should have shown signs of the affliction, shouldn't they? So, as far as I'm concerned, I see no reason to jump to any conclusions. But I will go wherever the group wishes to go.
Personally, I'd like to stay in the forest so we can go southwestwards.
What?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
No,
We understand you're wearing a mask, but you don't need to do that.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
I
That's
was
really
gonna say
funny,
that's the last time I do that.
No, keep on going. Do it.
No.
No. Come on.
Personally, I would rather stay in the forest and head towards the settlement. The faster
Me
we get
too.
there, is the faster we can get the vaccines.
Yes. Yeah. And
As long as I've ever been in the wild.
we're fugitive too. I don't want to add more problems to myself.
Okay, sorry. Say that one more time. Someone's in the room.
I'm too low. With
Have
this.
you decided on what you're doing? You are more than free to pursue the evil that lies in the swamp, if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you can continue and try and make your way to the forest.
The vast
For the
majority seems to want to go
inside check-
west.
Okay, straight west then. All right.
For the
Yeah,
inside
get
check
out
that I
the
had rolled, it was to get the sense of the letter, and it was that the one who wrote it, which was Lynn, was considering suicide or even going so far to kill her own brothers to keep them from harming anyone else.
Yeah.
So we might have killed an innocent.
Well, I mean, she was
She
attacking
didn't
you.
say
so it wasn't
anything,
that
though.
innocent.
Well, she hit me, and then I held above my hands. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
I didn't kill anyone.
Me neither.
Technically.
Wait, who killed? Was it Holland? Did Holland kill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well,
I
Kane,
start
truth
walking
be
west.
told, I don't feel that powerful. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of ritual or something that I have to go through before I actually become part of the crows.
You are aware, as he has told you, that there is a group of crows. Where they are, you have no idea.
Lovely.
Now that I think about it, I
Yeah,
probably
and you
should have
killed
asked
it.
where they were.
And you killed him. Well, without even asking.
Well, willingly. He agreed to. You didn't have to. He didn't have to ask you. He asked the crow, and the crow killed himself.
Murder of crows.
Oh my god.
Okay. So how far west do we get? And what does each hex represent?
Each hex is so between two hexes is essentially about 6 hours, 5-6 hours worth of travel.
Oh,
It's
this
a
forest
big.
is massive.
It's big.
That's like 30-something miles.
But like to get to like essentially like one point here to like one point here.
6 miles by normal. That's like 2 hours of travel, right?
No, 6 hours of travel.
Oh, 6 hours. I thought I heard 6 miles, but after
Not 6 miles. Sorry, I don't have
Oh,
really
you said
miles.
30 miles.
That's dude. That's like so long. That's like almost 20.
stupid
travel-
imperial system.
Oh,
You can travel a decent way. I do need to need you guys to make a survival check though, because you're following no path.
Okay. Can't the
I'll
The-
go
the-
over
Are we
the-
doing
one
a
survival
group
check.
thing, or just
Oh,
the ones
damn it.
leading?
Whoever really, if anybody wants to lead.
Varro's not very good at tracking, so
Yeah.
no.
Kane got a 19.
For now, you successfully have moved over.
he's exhausted. Remember?
Pretty.
Yep, that's a 14.
That's true.
Oh,
14.
right.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
I forgot.
I gave myself a disadvantage.
Why?
Because I didn't even sleep. Oh shit.
So I'm just determining whether you go, right, left, or continue in your path. Sorry. Yeah. So you guys have slowly found yourself actually going north.
How the hell?
Someone in the group is an outlander, right?
I am.
So with the outlander feat, I believe. No, that's a ranger.
He's
never
not
mind.
from this land.
Yeah,
Or
I
she's
am.
not from this land.
Yeah, I'm not
okay.
from this land.
Understood,
But if
but- East is east, west is west. The sun rises and sets the same direction. So the question is the canopy above this goddamn forest so thick that we can't see the sun? So we know what direction's west, we would know what direction's north. Or are we idiots?
Also, if the mountains are north, why are we walking towards the mountain?
Yeah, so, we're not fucking morons.
You're not. But this is a very dark forest.
Dark and dank.
Okay.
So aside from
okay.
the clearings, you're not going to get very much
so, I would like
geographic
to.
detail.
I would like to
Thank you.
give a little insight into forests per se. Obviously they're very large and their trees are very, very tall. It's not that you can look in one direction, you can immediately see where the forest ends, or see the next.
I
clearing within 10
didn't ask
miles.
for a lecture. So if we're gonna be stuck in going north, then we'll go north. I'm just pointing out that unless there's something, and it was explained that something is apparently blocking our view, if there is something that prevents us from seeing that the mountains are north, that the sun is in the east or the sun's in the west, whatever.
You know
So
what?
if we're
You're
going
right.
north, we're going
gonna
north.
go west. That's a fair point. We're going west. That's fine.
All right. How much time is
What the
left?
fuck?
About 6
Oh,
hours.
what? What is that?
You take 80
Wait.
points of damage, all of you.
Insta kills. Oh wait, I'm not actually dead. Yeah.
Why would you be dead? Wait, how do you have
dead.
80 HP?
No, I mean
I wouldn't be dead.
it won't actually
Oh,
insta
I'm
kill
sorry.
me.
No,
Not
not a
unconscious.
D100. My bad.
He's still rolling for something.
I take-
He's still
Yeah, I am rolling for something. Yes.
Ugh.
I take first watch.
Wait,
Only been 6 hours.
are we sleeping? Yeah, it's
Well,
still like.
No, you continue to make your way westward, about a full day's travel. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to find them maybe one day. Yeah, so you guys are gonna settle in for the night. Moving you over here.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I did. Let me change this.
It's always my token.
Use your token. Why won't it let me select you?
wrong layer maybe. Are they on the map layer?
No, I'm on the objects and tokens layer.
But are they on the map layer?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they were. They were
Oh
indeed.
no, I'm gone.
Does that mean that you guys can't move it?
Yep.
Actually, that's a good question.
You just leave all of
Well,
it.
my token's not there, so I can't move it.
I'll
anyway.
do it all over again. That's fine. Colin. We've got
Yes. I am
Ukta.
first. Haha.
We got shut up. We got Father Dom. We got Kane. We got Lord Barrow, and we've got Balgora. There we go. Oh. Yeah. So you guys are bedding down for the night. Who's taking the first watch?
I get first.
I think Holland. Oh, you did? Okay.
Holland. Okay.
I think Uktar did. I can't. Someone said they
I mean,
were
if
going
you
to.
take first, I take second. I don't care.
Okay, I'll go first.
I'll take second watch with Uktar.
Yeah.
Last one.
Oh, the last one. Okay. So as you guys are bedding down for the night, can I pull up my notes, please? You fall asleep. Pretty normal. It's an uneventful night. But as you're sleeping, you are haunted by another vision. Come the witching hour, 3 o'clock. You find yourself back in Smuggler's Run, the secret tunnel running below Ostwald, and you are running and running and running from this writhing mass of the plague-touched undead, and you see the portcullis before you closing and threatening to trap you in within the horde, and you dive and you make it, but just barely. And behind you, you hear the dead ones call out, their voices as one, begging you, save us from the heartless man. And when you turn around to look at them through the gate, you see that you have left behind not an undead horde, but rather the faceless refugees that you saw in your dream a few nights previously. And you open your mouth to answer their plea, but no words escape your lips. And dizzy, you stumble and fall to the ground, cutting your palm on a sharp stone. And you look up and see once again the old elf in the wheelchair at the top of a small barren hill. And on the ground before the wheelchair sits the name the crow of the deep, and he's slouched over, laying his head upon the elf's lap. And the elf slowly strokes the crow's cheek and says, he's a strong one, isn't he? And as you watch frozen in place, the sun in the sky slowly turns black and all the light in the world fades, and you awake in a cold sweat, the unwanted memory from the nightmare clinging to you stubbornly. And as you all awake, you hear a strange buzzing sound.
Divine sense.
I don't have any good scary pictures for you. Oh wait,
Hey,
It's
it's
so
a bee.
cute.
It's a bumblebee.
Is
Oh.
it 10 feet tall? Oh shit.
Oh,
Never
What?
mind.
Oh, what is
Huh?
that?
Not that cute.
I will tell you in good time, children. Good time.
Okay, there's 2 of them. That doesn't look good at all.
You were saying?
It's just children of the woods. It's fine.
It's just the children of the woods, not a big deal. Yeah. So all of a
Crazy.
sudden, you all awake, and there are 4 strange children that look kind of rotten, and a swarming cloud of these bees coming in your direction. Roll for initiative.
Divine sense.
Ah!
I mean, do we see
Oh
them?
no.
You do. They're standing
Oh.
right. They're coming out of the
I draw
It's
my
woodwork.
short swords.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me click my token.
I always sleep with my halberd next to me. I spoon it.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Oh no.
Why
What
are
the
you
fuck
so...
are those?
Please tell me those like
Guess you'll have
these
to find out.
electron robots transform.
Did everybody? I think so. Oh, they rolled so poorly in their initiative.
We need to kill those things quick.
Oktar, you're up.
Yes. There are a lot of people. Okay. Gonna run up there. 1, 2. Slash with my short sword. With Monsieur Emile. In the
Oh my
face.
gosh, this is stuff.
Formation A.
Does that miss?
Which one are you hitting? The mage up top? It does not miss. You hit.
Oh, alright. I will keep hitting with Nougat this time.
Okay.
Ooh, 3. Jeez.
So that's what is that? 18, 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will. 2, 1, 2. I can't. Okay, so 2, 3 right there. That's my turn.
Fancy.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Nice. I like that. Okay, so this child in the forest kind of lumbers forward into the light. You can see that he looks maybe 10, 12 years old, and he pulls aside. He kind of rubs his face, and the skin sloughs off, where you can see that there's actually 2 mouths there, and his arm has kind of been transformed into this rusty-looking sword blade. And he moves forward and slashes very clumsily. He's a kid. He very clumsily moves forward and slashes at Father Dom.
And I
He apparently
opportunity attack
has-
him.
21 points of health.
Who's got 21 points of health?
Oktar hit this thing up here
Uh-huh.
and had done 9, 18, and then plus the 3 is 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a tanky boy.
What the fuck?
Does that hit?
What, 21? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a definite hit.
Okay.
Is it 15 hit?
It does, yes.
Hmm.
You're all consciously aware that you're fighting children, by the way, just FYI.
They
It doesn't
have no
look like they're
knowledge.
children right now.
No, well, the pictures are that
They
good.
look like zombie
They are
kids.
children. They are children. They are like
They are
all
evil.
between like the ages of like 8 and like 15. They're kids. Belcora.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to say, guys, look out! Like, they look infected to be the plague. Then I'll come up here, and then the monk quarterstaff, 2-handed. Come on!
Oh, no, it's a serious fail.
I need to. Why? Okay, for some reason, it like Roll20 is being very slow for me when I'm trying to look through my character sheet. I'm trying to look
too.
up the stuff that I can do with my key. Way of the open hand.
Flurry of
Um,
blow,
You can only do stuff if you hit, I think.
stunning
Or you can do
strike.
a bonus
No,
action as well.
No, when you you just have to use the attack action to do if you're looking for your blows. But step the wind if you're going to disengage or dash, or the patient defense, you can do that whenever.
And the
Provided
open
you still
hand,
have a bonus action.
yeah, I think open hand stuff is just if you make a flurry of blows, right? You can expend an
Yeah.
extra key.
Yeah. I was looking for my key moves. I'm going to take the patient defense against this thing as my bonus action, but that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Cullen.
Seeing how this one is injured up in front of me, I'm gonna move up there and attack the one in front of me right here.
Okay.
Poke. 17?
Yes.
Yes. Attack. Dude, there we go. 15 damage.
Very nice. How do you want to do this? You gonna kill him? Are you gonna kill
How do you want to kill this child?
How do you want to kill this child?
Just through the skull.
Through the skull?
Through the
Alright.
skull.
You just you rear back and skewer this thing through one of his two mouths. Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Sorry. Never mind, not that one. Yeah, you see that this coming through closer, you actually see that this one has bear claws for arms.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, why you're not sure, but they're kind of all mutated and really gross. I click away, roll 20, please. It's going all kinds of crazy from here. There we go. Okay. So this swarm of bees you can hear is kind of just, yeah, it's a swarm of bees. They're just kind of slowly kind of floating around.
Do I get
Suddenly
an opportunity from that?
land.
Lands on you.
You certainly could try, yeah.
Actually-
Make an opportunity die.
Oh, big
Isn't it like 2 people or 3 people that get opportunity attacks
Yeah.
since it's
Yeah,
within
because
5
like,
feet?
it was
Yeah.
like here, and here. And then also,
No,
he
I
only
did.
his,
I
yeah.
used my reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is the bee? Or
They're tiny bees, but it's a swarm of bees.
Oh, okay.
But they're all very tiny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send my quarterstaff thwacking right through the cloud as a reaction.
Yeah, I could try.
Does that hit?
That hits, yes.
Does 10 hit?
A 10 does not. That does miss. And a 4,
Oh, come on! Critical fail and then a critical, critically low damage. I did 4
also
damage
has
to the
because
swarm.
it's bludgeoning, and they're resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
These are really, really big bees.
No, you just can't hit them that way. It's a little swarm. They kind of swarm around.
Father, we
And-
need your fire.
They land on you, Kane.
Yeah, sure,
And,
of course.
You're gonna be fighting up these bugs as they all swarm on you and start stinging you.
Yeah, that hits.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Your poison and jabs campaign, now you're on. Nope, you're fine.
You wish.
Yeah. So, 13 points of damage. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Another one.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
They're a plague swarm.
Thank you.
God, 13 damage already.
So how? So 9 plus 4. Okay.
Swear to God, these fucking hiccups. Father Dom.
Boo. Did I scare
You're like,
you?
"Hey."
So as a bonus action, Father Dom, it's going to basically put him off the map, but he's going to teleport 30 feet this way. So it's not quite.
It's like getting a.
So he goes over there. And then for his action, he's going to cast Firebolt on the Plague Swarm.
Okay. That's also on Kane. Does that affect that, or does it specific?
It's on him?
Yeah, the swarm is on him. They can occupy the same space as him.
Is that not 2 spells?
Oh, it's a bonus.
Yeah, but it's a bonus and a cantrip.
Oh, Fireball's a cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's your ruling. If it will damage him as well,
I
damage
don't even think
Uktar
it
as well.
hit him, but yeah, it would hit him as well. But yeah, it does hit this swarm. You're safe for now, Kane.
And that'll be. Well, he still has movement actually, so he moves another 20 feet to the left, and that'll be the end of his turn.
What's the damage on? Is it 13 damage?
That's the roll. Did anything hit? Did it hit
yeah,
anything,
hit
I
the
should say?
swarm. Yeah, it hit the swarm. It didn't hit Kane though. That's the thing.
Okay, 7.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and then he moves 20 feet to the left, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. Barrel.
Vero's gonna walk up, hold up his halberd, and say, run back into the forest, children. And he's gonna cast his Channel Divinity.
Ooh.
Turn on deck.
What is the saving throw? Okay.
Was it turn on?
What is it? It's 14.
Oh, each creature.
Is it? Let me read all of this. This is
The first one.
Okay, this one succeeds. So is it all of the ones that you can see? Yes.
Yep, that can see me.
Of your choice.
I'm assuming
Choose
he's
all the
all of
all the bad guys.
I got you. Oh, these are rolling really good wisdom saves. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, you did say this was going to be a brutally hard campaign.
And what's the wisdom save?
14.
14. Yeah, all of them succeed actually. Last one just barely. You rolled
Ooh.
really good.
Alright, then I'll use my bonus action to go into my defensive stance,
Okay.
dealing 9 points of lethal damage when I make my opportunity attack. And I end my turn there.
Kane.
So because like those beats are on me, I assume if I were to move, they won't attack me.
You can move through them. Yes.
Sure. I'll pull out my agony, and as I'm drawing my scimitar, I'm cutting myself, and as soon as the blood touches the sword, it emits like a white glow that's radiant damage. And I take half my level. Yeah, and I'm gonna run up to this guy, kid, whatever, and I'll attack.
Okay. Yes.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
So that's 9, and because of my radiant damage, they take
It's doubled, correct? Yeah.
oops, that's the wrong one. That's 4 plus my wisdom modifier, so that's actually 7 total damage. That's radiant.
Okay. So it's doubled, yeah, since they're vulnerable to it, right?
I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know.
Well, yeah, so.
So 7 doubled. That's 14 plus 9. Yeah, that's how much damage this thing takes.
Yeah, this kid goes down.
Ugh.
And I'm like, what a proper training, huh, Balgor?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. These things are weird.
Opportunity attack. Sorry.
Whoops! It just destroys and grows. It's this monster.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it can't move closer. It has 0 movement now.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Sentinel.
Like right there, like it has to be there,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And that takes 9 points of damage. Very nice, I like that.
It's great.
Meanwhile, this other one is gonna move down towards you, Kane, and
Come on, bring
opportunity
it, bring
again?
Yes.
Wait, you use your
Is it within
reaction?
10? Okay.
Can you do it twice? Isn't it a reaction?
As a bonus action,
Oh lord!
you can enter a defensive stance that
Oh,
lasts
now
until
you
the
can
start of
do
your
your
next
reaction.
turn.
And I'll pour my Divine Smite into this one. Oh wait, yeah. Can I Divine Smite non-lethally? I don't think so. So just normal damage.
No.
But you guys are gonna fucking kill them anyway. So
We're gonna!
Yeah.
might
There's
as
zombies
well
here.
pour, might as well pour my Divine Smite into it. So I rolled that
Oh my god.
plus 48.
So
pretty sure this thing is dead. That's
29
Is it 14?
damage.
14 is 29 points of damage.
About 14 is radiant
Okay.
damage, right? Or
Yeah, 14 is radiant.
so 28
Okay.
plus
Yeah,
15.
okay. Yeah, there you go.
It's dead. It explodes.
Uh,
It explodes in radiant light.
43.
I'm sorry.
That was 43 damage.
Oh, sorry.
That would have down.
Oktar, it's your turn.
I don't have anything for bees, so I'm gonna move up.
You can hit it. You can still attack it if you have like a weapon.
I don't feel like it's effective to eat a swarm of bees with a sword.
Okay.
So
No,
I'm
you can
just
still
gonna
take dry.
ignore them for now. Yeah, I'll just go to the last one and hit it with the intent to kill.
Okay.
Oh crap. Actually, I'm gonna go there so we can get sneak attack. Ah, I forgot to roll the sneak attack. I'll do it in the other weapon.
That's okay.
If it hits, I guess.
Yes, it's a hit.
Okay. So I slash with Monsieur Milan Nougat and will. How much damage? What is it? Okay, 20. So just 2.
Yeah, I got it all. If that was your, if that was your blah.
I'm gonna
Whole thing.
move onto this corpse.
Was that your?
Total movement.
Okay, so that an opportunity attack, correct?
Nope.
Oh,
Swap
did you
a
use
card.
your? Okay, gotcha.
It's always there. This thing.
I forget that you're a rogue. Belgora.
Seeing Oktar do a lot to the kid, I'm like, okay, well, might as well give that a shot. Come up here, and I will make a quarterstaff attack with 2 hands. Does that hit?
Yeah, of course it does.
I think that's the first time I've hit. Yay! 6
Yay!
bludgeoning damage. Oh joy. And then with my unarmed strike for a bonus attack. That doesn't hit, does it?
That does not. But did you want to do lethal or non-lethal damage?
Lethal damage, because these things are zombies. They look like they're infected with the plague.
They are indeed infected with the plague. Yeah, so that one goes down easily. Holland.
Oh yeah, bees.
You still have bees. Bees! It's like that Oprah gif, you know, with all the...
Oh yeah.
I got nothing for bees. Got nothing for bees. What are bees? Why are there bees? I guess I'm just gonna go here, stab at it, rapier, pokey poke.
They're on me.
What? No, you're over there.
They're on me.
Not anymore, no. You've left... If you've left the swarm is there. The swarm is just kind of...
Oh, okay.
The swarm.
The swarm!
Yeah. Crit.
That's Holland, that hits.
Really?
Ooh, so
First thing I know with the green text, you know?
No, because
Oh,
I was
no,
looking
it
for
doesn't
the
double
stupid
speed.
GIF thing
Uh,
with Oprah's bees.
so that's crit. Sneak attack doesn't crit, right? Yeah.
What did you say?
Does sneak attack crit
Yeah.
Yep.
as well? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything? If you need to roll to do the damage, you can do. You know.
Yeah,
It's
like
the-
poison, sneak attack stuff.
So yeah, 17. Is that 17?
Yeah.
17 damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
you
go. Oh.
got it. So as you are clawing apart these bees, you just see them drop off one by one. But your rapier it's a thin enough blade that you just kind of slice through each of them somehow. Like fucking slicing butter, just
They all line up and you
dropping all
swing.
these bees on the ground. They all line up and just it's a clean swipe down. Yeah, but you've cleaned out the bees and the clearing is quiet for now.
How can anybody?
Well,
No.
are we the morning or 3?
It's like it's early morning hours, but you're free to go back to sleep. But we're gonna end the session here because I'm fucking exhausted.
Is there only one zombie child with bear arms, or each of them has like animal
Each of
parts?
them has like something odd about them. Like one of them has like an eagle's beak, for a mouth. Um, one of them seems to have like an assembly of like tubes coming out of its chest. It just clearly looks like they've been kind of experimented on.
Well, I can't wait to leave this forest.
Me too.
Why does
Ugh.
everything have to attack us in this forest?
Ugh. Even though they're undead, it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Blech. Killing kids.
So basically we didn't long rest yet.
Hey, Father Dom, we're okay. All clear.
He's like, deuces.
He's fine.
Oh my, so much things happening. Ugh.
Well, I go back to sleep.
Yeah. But yeah, the rest of the night is uneventful, and we're in an intercession there.
Ah, thank you.
I am so tired.
I don't know why, but somehow I thought that we would go on.
No, I'm so sorry. We've been going for like 4 hours already. And I'm still sick. I'm not sick, but like I've just been tired all day.
Alright,
Fucking
thanks for the game,
idiot.
Adelaide.
Yeah, before we go, they have questions about your campaign, by the way.
What?
Come on, ask your fucking
Oh
questions.
yeah. What was it? So, if you do decide to make this a campaign, we're not starting in the same place, right? But you said we can remake our characters or keep the ones we have.
I actually am not sure like if it's gonna be in the same place or not. You can keep the characters that you have if you could like. If I decide to do a campaign, I'm not actually sure. I know the ending for this one shot for you guys. But I don't know where like the beginning would begin. You know, like the next one would begin.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Continues off from there, if it. I haven't decided. I got a few options.
I am definitely
cool.
enjoying what I've managed to get from Mr. Crow. I'd like to see how this ends.
Have you done any of the extra shit?
Wait,
No,
what?
I haven't, not yet.
Oh my god.
I haven't even been inducted to the Crows yet.
That's true. If there even is an induction.
The what?
If there even is an induction, you don't know.
That's
He didn't
what
tell
I'm
you
just
anything
stating.
about
Well, you have one session to find out.
that.
Oh boy.
My
Oh, boy.
brain is weary.